and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to our World of Warships live stream today here from Prague. I'm Mr. Conway and it's fantastic to see you. If you were already here for the German stream, then welcome back. If you are new, welcome. It's great to see you. We have a fun stream planned for you today. We're going to be having a look at our updated, new, revamped Twitch Drops 2.0. Thanks to our amazing friends at Twitch who have, changed Twitch Drops. And of course, our update 0.10.1 and the begin of early access of Italian battleships. So it's great to see you, and I'm not alone. With me is no longer Zihalis, but the one, the only, the beautiful, legendary Mr. Chrysanthos.
Hello, everybody. Well, this felt a bit like being on a plane. I haven't been on a plane in ages by now, thanks to this amazing virus out there. But this really felt like your safety instructions by a very... well, not so pretty stewardess here. No, welcome to the stream, everyone. Wow. Trash talking.
Shots fired. This is so early as well.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood today. Or actually, like, it's starting to go away, but I think this is going to be a fun stream today.
Look, what he means to say when he says he's in a good mood means he's going to be talking shit at me and he's going to be annoying me for the entire stream. But at least, yes, at least we should be able to have fun. Yeah, so let's dive straight into the news. We have a new system of Twitch drops. If you don't know this yet, Twitch itself changed the way that their Twitch drops work. Before, the system was all like a bit of ad hoc in the background and nobody really knew what was happening. And now there is like a whole bunch of visuals on Twitch. You can see what the hell is happening. So if you're watching on Twitch and you don't know about the Twitch drops yet, you should be able to have a look right now. If you have not linked your Wargaming account and your Twitch account, I would suggest you do this now. You can do this by navigating to your World of Warships account management page and clicking the Twitch icon and linking it there. It's quite easy. If there's a demand, tell me in chat and I can actually show you how to do it. But let me show you what the Twitch drop looks like. And see, people say, actually, his hair. Look, my hair is terrible. I absolutely agree.
All of our hair. This is
I would really like to.
Corona hair. Like I hate it so much. Like I'm not really like a vanity person. But
me neither.
This is just like every morning I look at it and it's like, it's just take a razor and just.
It's really annoying. But hairdressers are currently illegal in this country, and they have been, I think, since. I actually had like a semi-illegal haircut in between, but it's really like it's not easy at the moment. Life is not easy if you have hair.
Andy Aper says, "Oh my god, my hair." Look, it's the truth. I'm not going to lie.
Quickly,
like, oh, you know, this doesn't.
So, look, let me immediately show you. This will look a bit strange for you because now you can see us a lot of times. You can see right here, this little countdown in the corner. Like, you have scored a drop. Claim now or go to inventory. So the way this works now is that drops are no longer random. Drops always happen after a predetermined time. Sometimes there may be drops where you have to get one drop and then you can get the next drop and the next drop and so on. But in general, all the drops have a 100% chance of being given to you as long as you're watching and fulfill the requirements. Once you have got a drop, you need to actively claim it on Twitch. You can do this by pushing the claim button or going to your inventory. I will show you what this looks like. So if you go to your drops inventory, you can now see all the current campaigns that you're working on. You can also see like all the campaigns in general that are active on Twitch that you can theoretically get drops from. But if you have a look here, we currently have 2 campaigns running. One of them is the update 0.10.1 Part 1 campaign. The reason this is a Part 1 campaign is because Twitch won't let us add more than 7 items and we want to give you 8, so we have just split it into 2. But it's the same as before. It's for the first 2 weeks and the last 2 weeks of the current update. So if you click on it, you'll actually find a detailed breakdown of what you can earn and when you can earn it and where you can watch it. Most of the drops that we offer are going to be available for all channels streaming World of Warships. So all of your favorite streamers, contributors will be, granting you these drops as well. If you're watching on Twitch, by the way, unfortunately, we cannot give you Twitch drops because it's on YouTube. I mean, we cannot give you Twitch drops because you're not on Twitch. You can, however, join us on twitch.tv/World of Warships for the Twitch drop experience. So you can see here how it works, right? It's reasonably simple, right? You watch for 1 hour, you claim the reward, you watch for an additional hour, and then you can claim the next reward, so on and so forth. We also have a second campaign running right now. So if we go back to the inventory here, we also have the Italian Tokens campaign. Now, the Italian Tokens campaign is exclusive to the official channel. It is it gives you the same thing as the bonus code that we shared just earlier. So you can either redeem it or you can just watch for 15 minutes. So if you click here, you can see it's go to a participating live channel, including World of Warships. What they actually mean is go to a participating live channel, World of Warships. And you can see each week you'll be able to watch for 15 minutes and claim one of the Italian tokens missions. Completing all 4 of these will net you 1,000 additional tokens, which is quite nice if you want to make some progress towards our new Italian battleships. So these drops are available for any official live stream on our channel, no matter the language. So you can tune into another language stream just as well to pick up your drop. All you have to do is do this once a week. You can also watch out for the bonus codes, but they usually expire at the end of the stream. And let's face it, this is a much easier option. So once you've claimed your Twitch drop, one little caveat: it won't immediately appear in your game. You have to relog, which means you need to close the World of Warships client and relaunch it, or disconnect and reconnect. Unfortunately, nothing else we can do about this right now. Maybe we can improve this in future. So, Twitch drops 2.0. That's pretty much it, unless I've forgotten something.
No, that's pretty much it. The good thing is that with this change to the system, I know that it can be annoying that you might have to relog because you have to basically trigger the Twitch drop. Basically, our system, the way it works is like you claim it on Twitch, and then we know, okay, there's a Twitch drop. But for us, in order to be able to know this, we need to check this on the login when you log into the game. But it's also a good way for you to just make sure that if there's any Twitch drop, you just log in. There should be a pop-up telling you, hey, thank you for participating in Twitch drops activities. This is the drop you got, either a mission or, for example, the Twitch drops container.
Yes, and as always, you will also be able to find this information on our portal, where we've prepared a Twitch drops article that gives you a rundown on what rewards you can get, where, how, and when. It also has screenshots in case you missed a part, or if you have any questions and want to reference anything. If anything doesn't work, please feel free to reach out to us or to send a ticket to customer support. But we've tested it, and so far it seems like we are good to go. Cool.
Yes. Because I saw some questions about the mobile app, so this should still work for the mobile app.
Yes.
In terms of how to claim, you should still have access to the inventory. I haven't tried this on mobile myself yet because I usually don't use my mobile to watch Twitch, but it should still work. In case there are issues, we'll forward this to our contacts at Twitch. But overall, it should all work. And we will also record a new guide video for the next update once we know all of the little, things that are happening with a completely new system, and create a proper guide video that should answer all of your questions. But it looks like it's working for the vast majority of people. Like, I haven't seen anybody really saying it didn't work for them. Please make sure you click the claim button on Twitch, you relog into the game, and then that should already be it. That's how simple it is. You watch, you claim, you get your reward.
There's a question from Warlocko. He says, it worked before. Why is it being made complicated? So first of all, I actually think it's being made easier because now you can actually see what's happening and when you're getting which drop. But secondly, it's not our choice. Twitch has just changed the way Twitch drops work, and the old system is no longer available from basically now. So it was either this or no Twitch drops.
Exactly. And I guess you prefer this compared to no Twitch drops.
Now, let's have a quick look at the update. This is the part where I pretend I'm Dasha Perova, just the less sexy and less, I don't know, just less. I'm just less. Just less, right?
In certain aspects more.
In certain aspects more, and the wrong aspects, yes, unfortunately. Okay, so update 10.0.1, Italian Battleships is live since this morning on Europe and Asia, and of course since yesterday on Russia and NA. You can watch the beautiful Dasha Perova presented as well, as usual. It's available on our YouTube channel. So the main event for this is Italian Battleships, who now enter early access, which is fantastic. During the course of the update, you'll be able to earn up to tier 7 Italian battleship. You can get tier 4, 5, and 6 from consecutive bundles available for Italian tokens, some of which you will get throughout a special Twitch drop mission. And tier 7 you can actually get by just completing the combat missions, and you'll just straight up get it into your port, which is fantastic. Italian battleships are a bit different. They have semi-armor piercing shells as an option. They don't have HE shells. They have decent armor and maneuverability. They've got reasonably poor aim, but they compensate for it by having a lot of guns. It is quite fun can't smack people's face when they're angled, because SAP works different from AP in that regard, and you can, like, do some good damage to superstructures. And from tier 8 to 10, you have an exhaust smoke generator, so you can use it to strategically and tactically disengage when needed, or rush in, or secretive. So it's can be quite fun. We're going to be playing them as well. We just played a game in Lepanto as well, and it's fantastic. So, early access, I mentioned this already. We also have a variety of, well, if they're beautiful or not, that's really up to you to decide. But we have a variety of cool permanent camouflages that you can earn throughout the update.
I will just stop you right here, because I see a question that is going to come up through the entire stream, and I just want to address it. Because there was a question here from Rogue13, and he says, it's not an issue with drops, but rather with Prime Gaming, and he submitted already a ticket, but the Armory isn't recognizing that you already have the Dante Alighieri from the Prime Gaming event that we had, and it wants you to buy it again. Yes, this is working as intended, because our system is not built for recognizing that you already have the ship. So what's happening is you already have the Dante Alighieri, and you had it in early access. This is basically what you got from Prime Gaming. And now you have to, you have to unlock it again with the Italian tokens, but you get the compensation and credit points for the ship, like the value of the ship, plus a port slot, plus commander skills. I know this can be a bit confusing. It is what it is right now, but we'll definitely pass on your feedback about this, how we can improve this in the future. But, this is a special activity. We did it for the first time, and we'll improve it for the next time. But it's working as intended. That's the TLDR.
Yes, so anyway, for the Italian tokens, you can get the Dante Alighieri, the Conte di Cavour, Andrea Doria, Vittorio Veneto, Camouflage, the Francesco Caracciolo Camouflage. Okay, look, camos.
You wanted to
No, just looking at this text, and it just screwed my brain up. Sorry. In addition, we have a set of random bundles available for doubloons, which can contain. There's one drop of 10,000 Italian tokens in there, and the Lepanto, if you choose to go that way. What I recommend for everybody to do is definitely click the open button and have a look what's in your first bundle. We had a couple of people in the German stream who had Lepanto in their first bundle, so if that happens, I would definitely give it a must buy. Otherwise, it's up to you. There are some nice rewards to be got in there. In addition, there are some free bundles. So for the next 18 days, you can claim 12 free bundles, one per day. So you can miss 6 days and still get them all. It's just free stuff. Just click on it in the Armory. That's all you have to do. We'll show the Armory in a second as well. The Port of Taranto has been updated, which is nifty, and it's very pretty. We'll have a look at it in a minute. There's a new season of clan battles out on the Greece map. Format is going to be 7v7. It's going to happen at tier 9, and it's going to start on the 24th of February. Big change this season is that we have a new system that can be used to restrict, limit, or outright ban certain ships from participating in the season. So what we're going to do is we're going to be looking at the meta, we're going to be looking at the statistics, we're looking at what people pick, and then we might make some little changes and adjustments by limiting certain ships that you can take or not take, and thereby kind of keep the season evolving and changing a little bit, and kind of try and play with the meta a little bit throughout the season to keep it interesting.
Okay, to stop Mr. Conway and let him breathe a bit. A few questions that are related. Chaser was asking, just realized you were live on Twitch too, but wanted to ask, can you train captains into the early access ships? Yes, so the early access ships, they have a special status. They kind of count like premium ships in the way that commander training works. So you can actually move a ship. Let's say you have a commander on the Italian cruisers. Let's even say Sansonetti. You can just move him over to the Dante Alighieri or any other Italian battleship that you have in early access.
Yes.
You won't have to retrain him. You can spec him for the BB, and you can just keep training him and move him through all of the early access battleships. So this is something very nice in the early access. It will change then afterwards. Once they get turned into proper tech tree branch ships, then they will be regular ships and you will have to pay for the retraining. But right now you can just move commanders left and right and retrain them. So it's actually a very nice activity.
Yes.
And I already saw quite a few comments for also people who got the 10K token super bundle in their random bundle. So congratulations, guys. Have fun with spending this, because that will push you already basically to the tier 7 camouflage.
Yep. Okay. Anyway, that's restrictions. Ranked battles. New ranked battles season 2 is back. So we have made some changes. The main one being that sprints are now going to take 2 weeks instead of just 1 week, so you'll have more time to reach rank 1 in a specific league. However, it's also going to be more difficult to progress to the next one, so you will need more stars, but this is compensated by a doubling of the rewards available in each league. So overall, you are going to be earning more rewards, like compared to the amount of stars that you need to get. And we hope that by making it a little bit harder to progress to the next league, the quality of like the average player in the silver and gold league is going to be better compared to the first season. We are going to be doing more tweaks to ranked going forward, but those are like still in development, and I think we'll have some news on that on the dev blog. Pay attention to that in the next few weeks. You can find a display of the rewards here. We've added some new containers for Bronze, Silver, and Gold League that you'll be able to earn. This should be no surprise for you in the respective league.
If you want to find out what's in the containers, we actually have a special publication for this. I can probably open this right here if you switch over to my screen. So this is what's actually inside of the containers. You have the bronze containers, and you can see you can get basically one of these items. And, well, the higher the league, the better the rewards. As you can see, you can get up to 32,000 free XP here, which is really nice. You get 21 of the special signal flags, or you can get 12.5k coal, or, for example, Elite Commander XP. So this should be nice overall, because I saw some questions. New season, how to phrase this? So we are going to keep working with the ranked format. Right now, with what we did in December, is we introduced like a new framework for ranked battles. The first season was a test season. Now we made some changes based on feedback and, things we wanted to improve. And, we'll probably tweak left and right when it comes to ranked to make sure that it's a good and interesting mode. And there will be also future improvements for like other aspects of it. So, it's an ongoing process. Just wanted to highlight this, and then Mr. Conway can go to the final aspect of the update.
Yes, the last aspect is updated Brawls. Now, you will notice they are no longer called Clan Brawls, because going forward, Brawls have no relation to clans anymore, which means there will be no clan statistics, but you also do not have to be part of a clan to create a division, participate in them, whatever. They are a separate game mode now. They're going to be focused on like fun, short duration modes. They won't be available for a long time and usually have a small team size. So the next Brawl is going to be 1 versus 1 at tier 8. It's going to be starting on the 8th of March, and I am very much looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. Last but not least, in the Armory, there are a few changes. We've added some unique Dasha Porova captains for Italy and Europe. So if you would like to have Dasha on your Italian and European ships, you can now purchase her in the Armory and put her there. Then finally, we have made a change to the Maid of Steel camouflage that was previously available for Des Moines, Shimakaze, and Yamato. It is now a style, which means is you purchase it once for 10,000 steel, and then you can apply it to any tier 10 ship once, and it's then a permanent camouflage for that ship. So you can now make any tier 10 ship steel, which is fantastic. I've got it on my Yamato, and I absolutely love it. We've got some like nice visual enhancements as well to make the ship make it look nicer. So we've played with the water. We've fixed some reticle shenanigans for CVs, and there's a couple of other small changes. But if you're interested, you can discover those on your own when you head to this article to push this orange button, which will give you 1 day of premium time for going to check out the patch notes. So if you haven't done that yet, I will give you official permission now to go and click it without reading it, because I've read it to you. But if you're interested, it's right there.
One thing I wanted to highlight about the other changes that we made. If you are the owner of an Erich Löwenhardt, you now have the sirens. So you have you have the bomber sound. So go check it out if you missed it. This was one of the popular requests, and we had this question popping up in a lot of streams. So I just wanted to highlight this. See if you're an owner of that ship, go check it out. You have now this as well. And to answer a few questions that I saw before, here was a question on YouTube about there was the question about Sansonetti. Will it be available for coal at any point? So the commander itself won't be in the armory for coal, because you can get the commanders the commander by the collection boxes that are in the armory. So you can just go buy the containers, you will finish the collection, you will get Sansonetti through this. So just check out your armory and you will find it there. And there was also a question by Ward's Revenger about when update 0.10.2 will be released. The release date I cannot tell you right now, but usually we follow a pattern of every 4 weeks there's going to be a new update. In, exceptional cases, it can be 3 weeks or 5 weeks, but overall the rule of thumb is every 4 weeks there's going to be a new update. And because it wouldn't be a stream if there wasn't a question about what about removed operations and the future of PvE. So the operations like Cherry Blossom, Hermes, Dynamo, Mr. Potato Head was asking about these. So currently I don't have any news about this. The reason for this is we are focusing a lot of other aspects of the game that we're trying to improve. You can see all of the work we're putting into, for example, releasing submarines. We also put a lot of effort in, reworking things like ranked, also making changes to clan battles. So it's a lot of stuff going on. And the sad truth is that not many players are actually playing PvE, especially operations. So this is why it's a lower priority item. I'm not saying we're not going to do anything about it in the future, but at least right now it's not the focus of our development. And I hope that we're going to get these operations back at some point, and potentially also, some kind of new PvE content, but at least in the foreseeable future, that won't be the case. So I just wanted to address this for you so you don't feel like, we're not answering this question. We just wanted to focus on the update content before, and now we're also very happy to answer whatever questions you might have. And not
yet, actually.
Not yet?
But wait, there's more. Because, look, we have a new line of Italian battleships. We love our Italian players. We have an Italian community manager. We have an active Italian community. So there will be a special Italian stream on Monday in Italian. Okay, so this is going to be not relevant to most of you, I'm afraid. But for those of you who do speak Italian or would like to listen to some Italian, there'll be a cool stream. We are going to have a professor from the University of Siena coming to talk a little bit about the historical background of the Italian Navy. We have some silly Roman helmets that unfortunately I cannot wear because I have a big head and it's really uncomfortable and it really doesn't fit. But just for demonstration's sake, right, we have these.
You can see the green screen effect here. So we do have these because somebody was asking in chat, so I thought I'd just pick them up. Maybe we'll wear them for a battle in the Italian battleship.
We'll see. But like I say, and they don't really fit my head shape, unfortunately. They're very uncomfortable. But that's not all. We are going to have we've got some partners on board as well for the stream on Monday. So there are going to be some giveaways. There are going to be some giveaways for Kingwin, which is a website where you can buy game-related stuff, including for World of Warships. We are going to have some giveaways from Creative Labs, who are also sponsoring a giveaway for today's stream. More on that in a minute. And there will be an Italian actress reading from the works from the Divine Comedy, which was written by Dante Alighieri, which that's why it's relevant. And that should be fun. So mark that in your calendar. But for now, I wanted to show you something because our friends at the United States Naval Institute, who always are kind enough to supply us with interesting stuff, have sent us a couple of pictures. So we're going to have a quick look at what they sent us, a little sneak peek for Monday. So here we go. This one. So we've got some pictures of what they actually looked like historically. I've got what here. This is the battleship Caio Duilio in Taranto. I don't know if you're interested in this, but we'll go through it quickly anyway. We've got the Julius Zarya, also in Taranto, summer of 1947, actually, post-war. This one is... Okay, and it doesn't actually say.
It looks like, isn't it Giulio Cesare?
Yes, I can see it in the bottom, yes, thank you.
I know this because I love saying
Giulio Cesare.
Even though I know it's supposed to be Giulio Cesare, but I just prefer saying Cesare. It has more ring to it.
I just realized that the document I'm reading out the information for the pictures doesn't have the same order as the actual pictures have been named, so I have no idea anymore. We would need Tucky for this, but that's okay. This is what life is like sometimes. Oh, I think this one is from the point where they were in the Italian fleet was surrendering. And this is something else. This is not an image courtesy of USNI. This is actually the Creative Labs giveaway. So our friends, one second. Let me at least change this. No. There we go. So our friends at Creative have given us 4 little items to give away. So we are going to be giving away one Creative's SXFI gaming headset. Hello, Taki. The Taki immediately comes to.
I heard we would need Taki for this, so I come.
Why am I wearing a hat?
Because chat demanded it. I need to scroll up, but somebody was saying we should get you your hat, and I got you your hat.
We are going to be giving away a set of Pebble V3 Bluetooth slash not Bluetooth speakers, a Sound Blaster external sound card, and one of these excellent ones. If you ever wanted your PC to sound amazing, you also can get a Sound Blaster like proper internal PCI Express card. How to sign up for this giveaway? It's very easy. I will now spam a little link in chat. You can just go, click, sign up. Bear in mind that, of course, if you win, you will need to give us your address so we can give it to them.
A Sandblaster is chat asking.
Sandblaster? No, it's a Sound Blaster. So I'm gonna link the link in chat now. Please sign up. You can just sign up by logging with your Wargaming ID. If you are lucky enough to win, we will announce the winners at the end of the stream in an hour and a half. I will contact you on the forums to get your address, pass it on to them, and they will ship out your thing. If you like sound, it's really, I'm trying to do something like a little bit serious here. If you like,
That coming from Conway is like a.
if you like things sound and you like shit to sound nice, you can, for I think until the end of March, use the code World of Warships to get 20% discount on anything on the creativelabs.com website, providing you're in Europe. So anyway,
It's like the cowboy trying to.
here's the giveaway and the information on the go sign up for the giveaway.
Can you say yeehaw?
No, I cannot.
Like I warned him that this is going to be the day where I'm going to be slightly annoying.
Yes. Balian Ibelin says, "I have the pebbles. They're excellent. Thank you. Look, I know they make fantastic products. I'd like one, but I can't have one because we're looking at pictures of Italian ships from USNI, and I got the captions mixed up, and I didn't know which because they were in the wrong order. So I didn't know actually what I was showing anymore. So we just looked at pictures.
Well, I think I wouldn't be able to help either, so...
Okay, fair enough. Okay, registration is not open yet. God damn it!
Conway, you had one job.
I had
What
one
are you doing
job.
to this? Oh, poor Italian.
I had more than one job actually. Isn't today?
Isn't today?
No, I think the problem is it's
Time zone. It's not.
It's in UTC. It's in UTC, but it doesn't actually tell you it's in UTC. Try again. It should be open. It should. Please F5 and tell me if it's open now.
Yes. Chrysanthus pink for team damage. I just wanted to know how Conway feels when he torps me.
Is it open now? Open. Thank you. Okay. So it was set to. It was UTC, but it didn't say. So I was assuming it was smart enough to show me my time.
It's
zone.
open. Good job, Conway. Everybody, you know, give
Can you
give an X in chat for showing respect to Mr.
It's fantastic. So while I did this, did you post the link to YouTube?
No. I'm sorry, I was
Chrysanthus.
busy with other things.
Please.
Today,
Please.
are basically the accessoire.
Please, can you copy my message and put it in YouTube chat?
But now there's a lot of F's and X's in chat. But if you send it to me on Teams, I can do that. Yes.
Well, it's in Twitch chat.
Where in Twitch chat?
There. No, there, right there.
Okay, there's
Copy it.
Complete the survey. Okay, yes, I'll share it to YouTube. YouTube, I'm sorry, this
Thank
is
you.
my fault. I'll take
Okay.
full responsibility
So
for this.
that's the first thing. Second thing, chat, and then I promise we're going to answer questions and do other stuff. If you like, you can also. We have a survey prepared for the update. So if you would like to give us some information on what you think about update 0.10.1, click the button and give us feedback.
It was probably like chat. I'm sorry. Like I mean, chat, you're doing it. So I'm kind of sorry for those of you who are not spamming the X, but I didn't realize you're dropping. The link is just drowned out. So look, if you were fast enough, you could click the link, and we'll keep posting it in a minute once the X's have slowed down. Slow down. Chill, chat. We're gonna get there. We're going to get there. In the meantime, I can answer some questions from YouTube because Twitch is very, very busy right now. We had.
Is Chrysanthus drunk? What has Conway done to deserve this?
What do you know what he's doing on a daily basis? Look at the.
Do I don't even know.
No. So there were questions about the code. We do have a code today. So I think it's a good time to show the bonus code for a mission. The bonus code
Yes.
will give you a mission in game So if
Please.
you redeem that code,
If you've already gotten the Twitch drop for 0.10.1 Italian tokens, like the one I showed you earlier, it is the same thing as in this code. If you activate this code, but feel free to do it, it will do nothing. This is for our friends on YouTube who don't have Twitch drops. So here's the code.
exactly.
Fun fact, Chrysanthus is going to pronounce this for us now.
Okay, this is Zuzzurellone. I don't know. Maybe. Is it?
Look, I was looking at some fun Italian words to use for this. This describes a young adult or an adult who still behaves like a child. So I think it is very appropriate for today's stream.
Yes. So,
Can we neuter the spammers, please? Look, I think we can maybe mute them. I don't think neutering is entirely appropriate. Like in terms of like the level of response, I would like class this as being more than proportionate, perhaps a bit too extreme.
Matu Utam says, when you say the Italian name, you need to add the hand gesture.
Just
or
know it's wrong.
I mean, I love doing this. I just feel bad for all of the Italians because I know, it must be so annoying that every time we talk about Italian stuff.
That's
like,
true.
We're not bringing up
look,
pizza.
Last time I got to Italy, right? Like my first experience of this was we were leaving I don't know, whatever, the airport or the seaport or whatever that we're at, and we got into an elevator, and there was a guy, his wife, and their son. And it was quite clear that the guy was really annoyed. He wanted to go somewhere. And it also was kind of clear that his wife had gotten to the point where they were. And they were looking at the elevator panel. They had no idea where to go. But obviously it was a small child, so he couldn't curse. So it was so beautiful, him just looking at this panel and just going... just no words, just... And it was perfect. I had to laugh so hard. It was a bit... yes.
For me, like I used to be in Italy for summer vacation every year until I was like 16. And I love being there, like southern Italy. Love it. But there is they love using the hand gestures. I love it too. It's like very different to how people talk in Germany. And I find the Italian way preferable.
Yes.
But like the funniest thing for me was this one. Yes. I don't know. Like I love this one.
We love our Italians.
Yes.
Italian mode is activated when you talk with your hands. Yes.
Yep. Can you bring the American Battleship containers back in the Armory, Justin? Maybe in the future, not right now. We do keep adding things to the Armory every once in a while.
They'll come. We have usually like a 3 to 6 month cooldown on this kind of content, and then it'll probably be available for call.
Who would win in a fight, Cowboy Convoy or
Legged Chrysanthus?
This feels a bit like the battle in Indiana Jones, or the fight in Indiana Jones, Indy versus the guy in the marketplace.
With the guy with the sword, yes, and it's like it looks really impressive until he pulls his gun, and then it's over very quickly.
Yes, so I would put my money on him, unfortunately, because he has the gun.
Yes.
Didi sagt, schafft die gewerteten Gefechte ab. So somebody's asking for get rid of ranked battles. Look, if you don't like
the hat gone now?
This one.
No, the cowboy hat. I was going to put it back on, but no, it's fine.
I think Tucky removed it. So somebody's asking for removing ranked battles. Look, if you don't like ranked battles, nobody's forcing you to play them. If you like them, play them. That's why we have different modes. You can pick what you want to play in World of Warships. You like fighting bots, play co-op. You like scenarios, you play operations. If you like playing against other players, you have modes like random battles, which are a bit more like chaotic. Then you have ranked battles, which are a bit more orderly. And then you have, if you want to play like proper team play, then go into clan battles. This is where shit goes down. And actually, because I saw this earlier already in the German stream, so there are 2 slots for mercenaries, and I think Conway and me would love to, get some steel. So if your clan would like to play with the twins, let us know. I've enjoyed it very, very much the last time because quite a few clans actually contacted us, and I played some like Saturday evenings with some of the clans, and it was really, really a big joy. German clans and international clans. So if you're interested in getting us into your clan battles, let us know and we'll jump in.
Yes, make sure to give us some selling points why we should pick you. And include your win rate. So let's. Shall we
actually play the game?
Yes.
Or what did you want to do?
Yeah, that's what I was going to suggest.
Okay.
I know it's a bit, like a bit of an out there suggestion, but okay. Master Arne says, please tell Santos he is the best and most handsome community producer in Europe north of Roma.
Grazie. Mille grazie.
Okay, and I'm going to invite 9900 games. So, guys, today, if you want to play, you need to PM in-game Mr. Chrysanthos, and we will take one or two of you on into a division.
One at a time?
One at a time?
Hopefully more than that.
Time to ask if I can join as usual. Choice Reno, ping Chrysanthos today.
So, I would say let's play maybe Dante Alighieri.
I want to play Lepanto. We can play Dante Alighieri afterwards. I want to play Lepanto
one
one
more
more
time. I need to set up Lepanto.
No.
I have Dante Alighieri set up. No. So, chat. Do we want to make Conway play Dante Alighieri?
Okay, look, we can look.
You can run a poll.
We can run a poll. I was just going to suggest it. You know why I want to run a poll? Because I'm reasonably confident Twitch would rather see the tier 9 ship.
Grigori Rasputin is asking any news on the Stuka Sirens. If you're talking about the Erich Löwenhardt, it happened with this update. So you have it. Divine comedy time. Yeah, look, our streams, at least with the two of us, I think are always comedy time. I know we're like a married couple, so you know. I hope you enjoyed the banter.
And the worst thing is, right? We usually spend most evenings like playing other games at home with each other as well. It's terrible. It's like, it's terrible. What should we play? Dante or Lepanto? You have 1 minute to vote, chat. Choose now. Choose wisely.
In the meantime, just to be prepared, I'll start setting up my Lepanto because I haven't done this yet.
Yes.
So I can do this. It's a great excuse.
Any news on Marco Polo? Well, it's coming. It's coming. The Italian battleships are going to be fully released with update 0.10.3. So you'll be able to research it then.
Of course, there must be some play Bismarck in between, but it was not part
Maybe
of the
Escape from Tarkov. Tempting. But I don't have it installed, unfortunately.
Look, if you want to tempt me, it's going to be rather a space game.
Yes.
Can you play both? Yes.
Yes, we will definitely play both.
What are we going to play first?
Yes. I don't see an option to play War Thunder on the board, so I'm out. Well, thank you very much for that contribution to Twitch chat today. Why was co-op excluded from Twitch missions? Look, we have missions for like a variety of kind of activities in game. This is supposed to be a challenge, right? It's increasing amounts of base XP. It's more base XP that you have to earn every week. So it's not an easy mission. And if we did a co-op option out of there, it would be something that, you know, like, let's face it, we can't make a challenging mission for co-op. You can only do something that requires a grind or it requires you to be very lucky. So it doesn't fit into this concept. However, we've done this kind of early access system a lot now, and we want to change it going forward in the future. And we'll try and see if we can find a way to include core players as well. Yes,
exactly. Like we couldn't do it for this time, but you know we're trying to, like, for next time. I think there's a very good chance that there will be something for
Lepanto 1, by the way. Just to
yes, and I'm almost done setting it up.
Fantastic.
And I'm just curious, like, am I going to use a survivability build, or am I going to go for...
Heras the Blackwall says, I would appreciate a difference between SAP and AP and Sigma and dispersion, so AP will be much more reliable. Heras, we've never done a difference in accuracy between shell types. I don't know if that's something we want to go for, because it doesn't, like, it also doesn't really make sense to me, right? It's like they come out of the same barrels.
I think right now it is not possible, actually, technically, to have the shells have a different.
We have different
security.
ballistics, like we have different ballistics and speeds and like characteristics for the shells, yes, but I don't think we have. I mean, let's face it, as somebody once told us, right? We're a software development company. If we need software, we can develop it, but I don't think it's something we're going to do.
Then we have a question here about somebody saying the third claim for today rewards.
Yes, you have to relog. So disconnect and reconnect to the server, and they should be there.
If it doesn't work, then please send us a ticket and we'll take a look at it. And somebody is saying, Musa is saying, why my permanent American camo for Des Moines disappeared from your ship? If you had it before and it's gone, I mean, I can check on mine quickly whether it's still there, because I have that permanent camouflage as well that I guess you're talking about. The Freedom camouflage should still be there. If it went missing for some very weird reason, you can contact our customer support. Our customer support can always check what you've purchased in the past. And if there's any issue with, you know, for example, displaying it, then we will show it to you.
Yes.
And actually for me, I see the Freedom camo, I see the Galaxy camo, I even see the Bionic camo. So I contact our customer support and we'll try to help.
Okay. Elmac said, we've answered this many times, I'll do it one more time. It says, I already have Dante from the Twitch Prime deal that we had. Why did I have to buy it again with tokens to go to the next ship? I could have saved those tokens for later, more expensive ships. Look, the benefit of the Twitch Prime drop was that you had a whole update where you were able to play a new ship that nobody else had. The intention was never to like have this bundle be unlocked as well, and we also don't have, unfortunately, the technical capacity to do that right now. But you do get a compensation in form of credits, an extra port slot, and a captain when you unlock it. Plus, it's it's quite cheap. But I thought the idea of giving through Twitch Prime like a new texture ship, like a whole update before everybody else had the chance to get it, was quite cool.
Yeah. So please ready up, Mr. Conway. I also saw a question here. Does the Italian ship update get rid of the Roma? Please say no. Is Joseph Horseman asking on YouTube? No, the Roma stays in the game and she stays as is. So she will keep her HE. She won't get SAP. It's like we're not changing this about the ship. When is the USS Austin coming out? I think
Next update.
Next update. Yes.
The reason being, Austin is supposed to be kind of a replacement for the Sommers, which is leaving with the next update. So it'll be like switcheroo.
Yeah. Is there any plan to bring previous special camos back, such as the Leningrad camo or the Russian BB line launch event camo? So for early access camos, I think we can. I'm not sure whether there's a plan in place yet, but I know especially the Russian cruiser ones are fantastic. So we'll have to see about that one. But we'll check. We'll check whether we can get an answer for this.
Any news on Kitakami? Always. Always this question. No news. No news. And where can I find the image of the green screen behind Mr. Conway? It is the key art for this update today. There should be. Look, if you can't find it on the portal, we have a kind of a directory of our wallpaper art. Feel free to drop me a message in the forums, and I will send it to you.
Die52 is asking, did Sommers get cut because of overuse in COTS? No, we wouldn't remove a ship only based on King of the Sea.
No, like in general, we tend to do most of the balancing around what's most popular in game, which is random battles. So competitive does something that we also consider, but King of the Sea is definitely not something we consider, because for King of the Sea, being in a tournament, we could always just add a rule saying Sommers isn't allowed to be played. If we really think that Sommers is going to be an issue.
By the way, what you see on my ship is not the steel camo, it's actually the Silver League camouflage, which is really super pretty.
Oh.
And you can get it in ranked, not this week, because obviously you have to qualify first for Silver League, but then starting in 2 weeks' time.
When can we expect news for clan battles? Well, I mean, we announced it already.
Update article has pretty much, like most of the information, there will be a dedicated article for the season itself.
Yeah, but it starts 24th of February. It's going to be tier 9, 7 versus 7.
Yes, so we're playing the Lepanto here. The Lepanto is the tier 9 tech tree battleship from the Italian line, the new line. And what you can see here, you have SAP, you have AP, you get the usual damage control party. What are you complaining about?
I don't have your game sound, but not an issue right now. But
oh, wait. Just make sure.
You need to play with your banana. And no chat, that's not... it's the name of a program. Serious business.
Check now. So what I wanted to say, you basically have, these two ammunition types. We have the damage control party, you have the repair party, and then you get that exhaust smoke generator. And this is something you will have to get used to in terms of how it's actually played. Because it's not working as hey, I shoot it, I can shoot from smoke without being detected in most scenarios. Oh, we're shooting here onto the Neptune. Let's see what we can do to him.
Oh, I've actually got AP loaded.
10k salvo. AP's, fully broadside, that would have been better.
I did a nice triple citadel into in Montana last game.
Oh, there's another Lepanto over here. Let me just quickly change this because I'm an old school player. I like the old school crosshair. So the smoke, I would use the smoke mostly as a get out of jail card for free, because the way I would use it is in a defensive way. If you need to disengage, you can't really sit there and shoot from smoke and hope that everything will be fine and suddenly you're not spotted anymore. But if you need to disengage, if you need to heal, if you need to be able to reposition, then this is a really great tool to use. You can, if you check, for example, in game, if you press H, you will see here after firing main guns in smoke 15.8 kilometers. That's obviously like a lot. So, nice over here on that rune. Was that you?
Well, part of it was me. It
Okay.
wasn't all of me.
Nice salvo. That rune is not having fun here. He was too aggressive, and then he shot broadside at the wrong time. Oh, Alsace.
I'm going to be disengaging here a little bit. It's a bit too
In
hot
most
for me
scenarios, I
right
would
now.
still be using AP. Like how to use SAP. I know that there's still some discussions around it. Overall, it's still the first time we introduced this specific ammunition type. Nice servo on a battleship. It gives you slightly better performance on DDs because you have slightly higher damage, but overall it's not going to do the same thing as an Italian cruiser in terms of having like a really nice dispersion and being able to nuke a DD like that. But it can be quite helpful because it has better angles. It also doesn't over penetrate. So there's some interesting aspects of SAP, especially against angle targets or lightly armored targets, where SAP can be quite nice to have. But don't use it in the same way as you would use it, for example, against DDs in a cruiser. Oh, that guy got unlucky here. So we're going to use the heal. We got to be careful here with having these DDs. And there's also a Paolo Emilio, which might try to YOLO me. We won't be able to get these.
Yes, hashtag go perseverance. Did we update the Twitch title, by the way?
I did, yes.
Amazing. Yes. I just wanted to point out that, yes, we should all be currently rooting for perseverance. If you don't know, it is the Mars rover that is scheduled to be landing today, later this evening. I believe there'll be opportunities to watch it being live streamed from about 8:15. I'm very much looking forward to watching that tonight. Interesting.
Will you add the Legion camo for the Paolo Emilio? Unlikely at this point. These camos are usually tied to the new tech ships that we're releasing. But never say never. Maybe in the future. At least right now it's on.
Guys, you are too close to the enemy. Deadeye is not active. Get away. Well, we didn't spec Deadeye. Well, at least I didn't spec Deadeye.
No,
so.
not for the Lepanto. You don't really have the best concealment, and like Deadeye can be very nice, but it's also very situational. And I don't like to be forced to activate it to be on to get additional range. And there we go. There's the Paolo Emilio. He will now smoke towards me, and now I will basically do the same and just go dark for him.
Is he trying to YOLO us?
Yes.
Okay.
He's trying to YOLO us.
I'm.
Now this is my I'm not going to shoot. I'm going to he will have to guess where we are. I hope the Pommern will have.
I'm also unspotted, funnily enough.
Good. What's the detection range when shooting from inside the smoke? It depends on the ship, basically on the base on the base detectability. But here you get 15.8 kilometers. You can see this when you press H. And there we go. Oh, it's Lysander. Okay, so Lysander, you will probably not have the most fun time here. Okay, so we're going to do this. 12,000. We didn't even need SAP for this. Oh, and he launched the torpedoes prematurely.
Premature torpedolation. It's a common problem, especially among Paolo Emilios.
Christopher.
Wait, what's his range?
Christopher-
What's his torpedo range? Oh,
you should be fine.
really?
I think so. Should be running out right in front of you, I would say. But we will pay attention to you.
I'm gonna die to his torpedoes. Here. Oh, okay. Oof.
Trust me.
Look. If there's one thing I'm not gonna do today is trust you. That island also really had it coming. Anyway, let's actually use the power of having different scenes.
Yes.
Mostly so I can eat a piece of my
I tried to
delicious
get this
apple cake.
Okay. So yeah, the Lepanto, I think it's like a very solid tier 9 battleship. I would still play it predominantly probably with SAP, and then depending on the situation with AP, and then based on what the enemy is doing, figure out when SAP is working best for you. Like if you start on the lower tiers and not jump to tier 8, tier 9 immediately, I would highly recommend you to actually go for SAP first. always use SAP to have an understanding of when SAP is actually good to use and when not so good to use, because you might actually over penetrate a lot of lightly armored targets like cruisers, especially in tier 4. The SAP will just like nuke everything. Oh, it's a Mogador, and
I'm gonna push into west here a little bit, by the way,
mistake.
if you're not gonna come with me.
I didn't realize it's a Mogador. I thought it's a regular DD, and then I whiffed. Unfortunately, my bad. And this is the downside: the very long reload time. So let's highlight him. Fortunately, it's really annoying. I could have had a really good salvo on him, like on the Paolo Emilio. So let's see. Savitsky Soyuz is Savitsky Soyuz is slightly broadsided. 8K, I'll take it. The Alza is reversing. So here it would still be a situation where I would try to use SAP. SAP still follows the same pattern in terms of like penetration. You still have overmatch mechanic. You can still bounce, but you have better angles compared to a regular AP. But you won't be able to set fires. Okay, so we'll heal and then we'll try to get that turn off. Yeah, we'll have to help here with the Mogador. Okay, this looks better. Okay, 2 additional hits. The Mogador is almost down. Should be able to get him.
Almost.
What took me a bit of time to get used to is I'm used to a super high shell velocity on the SAP for Italian cruisers. The speed is actually not that high, so just pay attention to, like the flight time of the shells to make sure to get the most out of it.
Is somebody killing that Mogador?
I think I will.
Okay, I've got him. It's okay.
Okay, good. What do we have over here? Lepanto, Iowa. Oh, Nikita Kaze. I don't want to get farmed.
Well, the rune is... Oh, goddammit. The rune is going to top rush me here. Not good.
So, SAP might as well shoot blanks. It's not like that. You just, like any other ammunition type in the game, you have to figure out when to use what.
I wasn't. You
like
didn't
one
see my
way you will
screen
learn
there.
how to use our.
No, I didn't realize this. Look, I sorry. I potatoed, but I just had a beautiful. The rune was trying to rush me, and I just straight through his nose, 15K, because SAP didn't care about his angle.
It really depends on the situation. That's also true with HE. Like I will never understand players that only shoot HE because each ammunition type has a certain situation where you're going to get the most out of it, and when it's not that effective. And the same thing is true for AP and SAP. AP is should be, in my opinion, your go-to ammunition for battleships because you still deal a significant amount of damage. The enemy will not be able to repair that as well as, for example, HE. So it's still a good go-to ammunition. And then depending on the situation of like what the enemy is doing in terms of angling and so on, you can always switch to HE or SAP. What do we have here? The Izumo. Okay. Watch out, the Izumo is behind you. We have the Sovietskis. Actually, I'm going to use my smoke here because I will need to get away a bit and make it turn around this island. We know that the Kitakaze is here, so I hope our Alaska is going to be able to radar. See, Jotun, the reason why I keep AP loaded is because there's a lot of different angles, and in most situations, I want to be able to slap a battleship on the broadside. If I can get a battleship on the broadside, I will do this. This is also a reason why, unless I have a situation where I have to focus on one target, that target stays angled, and I should just shoot, HE then I will do this. But overall, like I want to have the freedom to use like SAP and just rearrange my turrets because the turret traverse on these battleships is actually quite nice.
Yeah, no, not bad. 32k there. Yeah, like the AP on this is actually really like excellent. It does good damage, has great penetration, and ballistics are not shabby. Accuracy could be better, but if you get close, it's not really much of an issue. Overall, quite happy.
Unfortunately, I'm in a really bad situation with all of these different angles on me. So that's gonna be a bit problematic. I just gotta hope that the Lepanto is not paying too much attention to me, and then try to nice shot here, and then try to get another heal off. But unfortunately, I believe that Lepanto will be able to do this.
Let me switch back to you.
I'm showing full broadside, but I need to angle against the others, and I need to get away from these torps. So we got 14k here out of the SAP. Oh my god, it's so useless, you don't deal damage. So exactly in this situation, your SAP can be very nice. Now he's using AP, and that's on my broadside going to be also very nice. I'm probably gone. Oh no, he got unlucky. Now I got my heal off. And now, you just got to be aware of the different angles. And then now, we can actually hopefully get away without the Kitakaze setting us on fire. And get out of this.
Secondaries are, I think if you spec into them, they'll be okay. But yeah. Somebody's asking, do you have spec concealment? Come on, I don't have spec concealment on the captain, but I do have the module. I didn't want to go full, like, see me from the moon, but I spec for survivability. Oh. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm having a decent game. I'm at 193,000 damage.
Nice.
Okay, a nice heal that I can pump in here as well.
Completely unplayable, apparently.
And now... Ooh, I'm gonna get another nice volley in here. For my final trick, this is a fun trick to do as well, because if you're close like this, he won't be able to see me until oh, goddamn, I can't see him either. Didn't think.
Well, my spotting plane is up, so if he shoots, then he will be spotted.
But you can use the conceal the smoke in quite a trollish way as well. Can be fun.
Okay, we got the Lepanto coming out here soon. Switch back to AP. Just gotta be a bit careful. Playing here with fire. Oh,
I win.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, 231, chat. I'm okay with this. Was that the Kitakaze ahead of me in the smoke? Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to use my smoke here. Like
I'm going to burn down to him here. Oh, I'm going to die to his torps. But you know what, chat? I did my part in this battle.
Yes, you did. Now we just gotta be careful with the. Oh, here we got the Lepanto.
Smoke didn't help you there? No, it didn't really help me there. I just used it for the funsies because I like the idea of like being able to just appear 2 kilometers behind next to him. If I'd shot like a tiny bit earlier, I probably wouldn't have taken the hit. But it didn't matter. Well, you were going to win this.
So we know now that okay, enemy DD is going to be B. We'll have to kind of defend B. So we're going to go in there and deal with the Kitakaze. I don't really have a lot of health left. Don't have a heal left. We tanked 2 million potential damage. So actually, Conway, this is probably not the best thing to do. So let's use this point of view instead of showing the same gameplay twice.
We can even do this one. We can
I don't like
float around. If you make your mini-map one smaller, make it one smaller.
But why?
One more.
I want to see my minimap. My minimap is more important to me than.
That's true, but you can still see it. Chat, what do you think of full screen floaty? Because then we don't lose as much, space to I'm gonna poll chat.
Why does Mr. Conway not have a beard? That's a good question.
I cannot grow one. It's it doesn't work. It doesn't. Yeah.
Floaty is very nice. Of course, you want to have floaty because I'm basically part of the map now. This here is Chrysanthus Island.
I can move you.
Okay, yeah, I think he's here. I hope our Alaska is going to be able to radar
Polls
him.
up, chat. Let us know what you think. And I can always do immediate chat censorship.
Kaiser Wilhelm Shatner. Yes, amazing name, by the way. It says he needs to eat more Sauerbraten. Sauerbraten is very nice. I didn't have that in a very, very long time. Put yourself on the boat for the best experience. Yeah, Conway, can you put me on my boat?
Well, what actually, I think we can probably do to make this a better experience.
Maybe ask some beard from Chrysanthus. Cactus? No, man. No, we don't want to go there. Alaska, can you radar? Maybe.
I think maybe this. How do you feel about this one, Chrysanthus?
No, I want to be on the boat.
On the boat where?
Here.
Just in the middle of the boat?
Yes.
No.
Come on.
No.
Oh, there he is. Well, Kitakaze, this is not how like concealment works, my friend. You kind of have to move out of the smoke to spot things.
What do you think, chat? I can always
Oh,
swat.
yes. Amazing. You can join me. Join me. Come here. Please don't clip that. Perfect. Now we can be the choo-choo train. Yes. You're not supposed to, like, you can just be, like, part of... I can angle the ship a bit. So wait. So we're like this. This is so silly. Boop, 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 boop. Clip that. Oh god, did I see Doritos? No.
But they prefer full screen floaty, by the way.
Full screen floaty. Well, I think, you know, we're kind of like the sea twins now, and we can be on Lepanto. Great, very nice. The magic of Twitch, exactly. Press the horn. I should have pressed the horn.
I think we can be a little bit bigger.
Just a little bit.
Or we can do like something completely hybrid.
No, Conway, what a monster game. 2.5k basic speed. Oh god. Wait.
Wait, no, you have to hold. You have to not move.
What?
We can do the.
You can be. You're definitely the devil. Definitely the devil. Don't listen to him. He wants you to top your teammates. Are you guys going to kiss? No, Yogi. We're past that stage. Like the magic is gone for that. Change place. It looks like Conway's loving staring into Chrysanthus' eyes. He does. We actually. Oh god, we still have that image somewhere. Thanks to Takru, who created like a very nice frame for us.
Well, actually, we don't have the image anymore
because
this is the weirdest.
Okay, you get to tell the story.
This is the weirdest story. So Takru, I don't know if you know Takru. If you've been around here a long time, you might know Takru. He sent us like a printed metal plaque with the two of us looking into each other's eyes, clipped from some Twitch stream with a heart around us, saying the Anschluss twins, right? And so we had this little metal plaque, and I don't know. We were in the other office, and our HR friend, woman, you know, like partner, whatever, someone from our HR department that we get along with quite well was around our desk.
Woman.
Was around our desk.
Our friend woman.
Was around our desk and looked at this and said, "What is this?" And we were just in the process of moving offices, so I explained it to her, and I said, "You can have it if you want." And she said, "Oh, sure," I took it. And I was like, "Really? She wants that?" It turned out she took it home with her, and it's on her bedside table. We found out later, yes.
That was an interesting experience. So, by the way, there was a question about how to activate the bonus code. So, friend, woman, whatever exactly Kurt said, like I don't know what he wanted to say, but I think it's best to like not dive deeper into this for her and our sake. So, if you want to redeem a bonus code, this is very easy to do with Wargaming. You go to the website, right? So I just made this full screen. So you can go here. You click on your profile. Like for me, it's Chrysanthus. And I do have a little bit of gold on World of Tanks. So you click on Activate Wargaming Code, which will lead you to this page. And then you just copy-paste the bonus code, like this one. And you say, hey, redeem the bonus code. And then incorrect format. Oh, I guess I made a boo-boo when I copy-pasted it from chat. And then it will redeem the bonus code for you. Chat, I actually expected you to like give me the proper one. 522k on gold on World of Tanks. Jesus, yeah, I haven't played.
Me neither.
I haven't played World of Tanks. Like I think the last time I've played it was during like when they released 1.0. which was a great one. But I prefer ships. What do you?
Somebody just said even our hairs pointed towards each other.
We're like magnets,
this is really
attracted.
it's terrible. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, look, chat. Can I just gloat for just 1 second about the fact that I actually managed to get 231,000 damage.
Good job. High five. Like social distance high five. Bam.
Nice. Yes. Wow. 2,500 base.
Good.
Nice. I'm satisfied with this one.
Nice. I'm happy to hear this. So now we get to play tier 4. So we can show you also a bit the ships that you will probably have access to first. Because I mean you know how to unlock this, chat, right? Otherwise we can just show you in the armory, because I'm not sure if we talked about this. I think we covered it. But with the update,
If you've got it set up already, you show it while I set it up.
I can show you this here. So we have the Armory tab here for the
Actually,
Italian
show me,
battleships.
because I don't have it yet. I need to unlock it. So
Well, what I wanted to show you is, first of all, don't miss out on your daily random bundles that are down here. You click it, you obtain it for free. For example, I got the 50 doubloons. Thank you. And you can get all of this. All you have to do is log in every day. You can even by now do this on the portal if you just go to armory.worldofwarships. And then your server, like EU. And then you can just use it on the browser as well if you're logged in. It's actually a super nice quality of life improvement. And then otherwise, if we go back, you can also get Italian tokens using, for example, your recruiting station points. So if you, for example, have some, like I do, you can buy them. What's happening?
Kriegsmarine nah just asked if we've docked yet. Monkey Snark says, Zuzzurolone keeps saying it is invalid. Look, if you have already gotten the Italian tokens Twitch drop, which you should have gotten because you get it after watching the stream for 15 minutes, you already have the mission that this bonus code gives you. The bonus code is for our friends of YouTube and Steam who don't have Twitch drops. So you can just ignore the code. It will not give you anything if you already have the mission.
Exactly.
So let's have a look. Taku said I was summoned.
Taku, speaking of the devil,
Yes.
You
can retell the story. I will
about
purchase.
your amazing your metal picture that you did for us, and where it actually ended up being. Because I was missing it and I couldn't find it. We were moving offices, and I was just like, "Where is it?" Who would take it? I had the problem. Like the super testers sent us like 2.5 years ago. They sent us a selection of mugs. And they had our nicknames printed on them. So I had a Chrysanthus one, Mr. Conway, obviously Mr. Conway one, Taki one, and so on. You get the idea. And it had the Super Tester logo on it. So I was super happy to have that, and it was my office mug. And then we got into this office, and we have some shared cafeteria. And then somebody took my mug. It's like, why would somebody go like, Chrysanthus, this is my mug now. He kept it, and after like 3 or 4 months, it resurfaced, and since then, it's not leaving the office anymore. Really nice if new drops no work. So Dundee, have you claimed them, and then have you relogged in? Make sure your account is properly linked. If for whatever reason this is not working, please make sure you relink your account, then relog into Twitch, relog into the game. And then it hopefully should work. Otherwise, you can send us customer support.
Taku's here. You have to tell him the story now. Because look, the thing is, we were actually we were moving offices, and there was the lady from HR next to my desk asking what this is, and I said, "Yeah, it's a picture we got from someone." And I think more as a joke, I said, "You could have it if you want," and she said, "Sure," and took it. So I was like, "Okay," and I'd completely forgotten about this. Now, fast forward like 7-8 months. And we're having like an evening in at Chrysanthus' place, and she's there as well. And we got to talking about like crazy things people send us, and we talked about this metal plaque that you sent us. And Chrysanthus said like, "Yeah, I haven't seen it for ages. Where is it gone?" And she said, "Okay, it's at home. It's on my bedside table."
It's true story. True story. And then I saw some questions like, what does the bonus code do? So, guys, the bonus codes, like, I know a lot of you know this, but I just want to make sure that people who are new to the stream or new to this activity know what the fuck is actually going on. So if you redeem this bonus code, it will give you a mission. And then you have to do the mission to get Italian tokens. So that mission is actually, let me show you, it's this one. So if you go into your combat mission tab, you will find one of these missions. it doesn't have a name because our missions don't have names anymore. It just gives you like a description of what's happening in the mission. So you have to complete 5 of these, and they're set to basically basic speed score. So you have to get 1200, get the first one, you get 200k credits, and you basically do this 5 times with increasing score. And as soon as you reach 1.6, you finish the mission, you get 100 tokens, and then there are more missions later here that will be available to you that always give you like 100 more, and so you can get up to 1,000 in total. I have all of these missions because this whole new feature for Twitch is new, and Conway and me were, the last few days testing everything, making sure everything is working. So, yes.
Okay, so, and we didn't follow up on that, somebody says. No, we didn't. Look, if she, like, we don't judge.
What are we supposed
It's
to
fine.
do?
Like, what are
Return it?
and who are we going to complain to? HR? And Rockhound37 says, language and patience. Look, Rockhound, there's a reason when you visit the World of Warships channel that you have to click the I am mature button, because we're just people. And we play video game. We play World of Warships. Sometimes we curse. Yes. Chrysanthos, you remember when you told me, hey, let's play the Dante Alighieri because I have it ready. Could you actually like
Short?
find it in yourself to push the ready button?
Yeah, sure. Chat, if you have any questions about these ships, happy to talk about it. I'll just recall my commander, which is still like one of my favorite features of the commander rework. Let me show you something. So overall, if you want to figure out, for example, because I know with SAP, if you haven't played Italian cruisers, you might not know where to find some of the information. If you hover here over main battery stats, you will see the SAP penetration capacity, which doesn't change over distance, or depending on speed or whatever. It stays the same. Oh wow, I'm ready. I'm just trying to teach people, and I want to show them how it works against cruisers. You can pick any tier 4 cruiser.
We can go afterwards.
Okay.
In a minute. Yes.
Can't blame Mr. Conway. If you had a question about this, then Conway is to blame.
I love how Ulfsbane says he has to click I am mature because they aren't. I like that. And Demon Dog says mature. That means 87% of people have lied. It's possible. Not because of their age, though. We have to remember this is World of Warships. But yes. Because
exactly.
because we are all Zuzzurellone together.
You are... Now, apparently, I clicked on a different ship, and now I'm in the Wakeful that has nothing on it. You are such...
Why did you click on a different ship?
I didn't. I was showing the... Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to, in my Wakeful, now wakefully torp ships. Thank you, Conway.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
You're
what
welcome.
you're doing. Okay,
Look,
so at least I don't have a camo.
At least I haven't. Look, people have spoken. They prefer floaty heads.
Okay.
Wait, let me because it's a slow ship, I have time. Let me quickly actually put us like.
But this is I mean, you say floaty heads, but I mean this is what we had before we had to do social distancing, but now we have the double green screen, so we can actually do this again.
Yes. I reckon like this? What do you think?
Good.
Okay.
I approve.
Then I just have to transpose
So
this.
Alex saying Zuzzurellone works for me, but gives you nothing. Why? We just explained it. It gives you a mission. So if you go into your combat mission tab, right, where you find all of the missions, then under the tab combat, you will find the mission that has 5 stages, and it gives you Italian tokens. I should probably also turn off my phone. Implement confirm ship before starting the battle. Well, Tarek, in most situations and cases, this is absolutely fine. It's just that when somebody urges you to do something and you don't double check, then this might happen. It usually doesn't happen to me, but we'll be fine. Like this is gonna be okay.
Conway's head is so big now compared to Chrysanthos' head.
Yes,
it's because we have a slightly different camera and I have a bigger head.
In Austria and Bavaria they say Großkopf. Hello, caster. So wait, our torpedo range is 6 kilometers. Okay.
Okay. We're actually playing this game.
You want to come on, like fight me, bro. Yes, you want to smoke as well? No, turn in. Come here, buddy. Turn in, not out. In, not out.
Any word on Japanese hybrids? Just like for Vampire 2, that was asked us before, we're testing. It's too early to say. I believe there may be a new round of testing for Tone in this update. But as to how that's going to go, I don't know yet. Because it hasn't gone yet.
Okay, can you take care of these lightly armored cruisers here, please? Especially the kit off.
Yeah, I'll load some AP.
Actually, for something like a kit off, SAP is going to be amazing.
Yes, I was just about to say, like 10k, I'm just going to load the AP again.
That's the thing about SAP. So like SAP wouldn't be very, very good against something like I mean, it's still going to be like not like super bad, but if you have something like spaced armor, like on French cruisers, it's not going to deal the biggest amount of damage. We're talking about your battleship, so let's show your battleship a bit. So it depends on what kind of ship you're shooting, but overall, like light cruisers, and especially low-tier cruisers, SAP is going to perform fantastic. Oh, hello, Königsberg, you're almost down. Let's make sure you are dead.
Oh,
nice one.
That was an SAP Citadel.
That's what I'm saying. Like SAP on lightly armored, because you can still deal Citadel damage, right? It's not like you can't do this. Nice. Good job. This is what I've been saying. Like, you know, it depends on what target you're shooting. Like, the more you know about the game, the easier it will be for you to pick the right targets for this ammunition type. But like any tier 4 cruiser, if I'm not mistaken, but at least in my mind, all of the tier 4 and even the tier 5 cruisers have less than 79 millimeters of Citadel armor.
I have to say, it looks a bit silly. It looks a bit like there's going to be a circus performance.
In German, I would say that's a Wäscheleine.
Yeah, in the superstructure.
Will the hybrids become a new class? No, they won't. At least that's not planned right now. They will be part of the existing classes. Is Ovechkin captain ever coming back at Clan Homes? Maybe it depends a bit on the collaboration we had, and I'm not sure whether we can actually redistribute him, so I would have to check. But we can definitely check. On the daily missions, can we get some reserve spaces instead of port slots? I have 77 vacant port slots. Well, Tufia, like, I think overall this was one of the most popular changes we made for the daily missions, that you can actually get port slots. But I understand that for some players, you know, they already have enough port slots and they would rather get some other slots. We can suggest it, but overall, I think this is going to be helpful for most of the players.
Are you guys planning on victory skin for Kremlin? I don't think so. Kremlin lover. I mean, I haven't heard anything.
So, Chrysanthus, have you ever thought about growing a beard? Yes, and I did it. For Conway, that's a different question. I think he thought about it, but
I was about to say, he has a beard, like, currently. You're looking at it. I can't, look, I've thought about it as well. I've even tried it. But I cannot make hair sprout where no hair, like, it just doesn't happen. It's not an option for me. I'm follically challenged, I think would be the correct term.
Sure. There can be a correct term for it. Okay, let me try to get the Acasta here.
Don't torpedo me! Oh, I'm dead.
Why are you dead?
Because the Acasta torpedoed me.
Okay. Well, I got the Acasta in return. For you. Any free XP ships planned? Not in the near future, but as soon as we have any news on this, we will let you know.
No grass grows on the playground. Thank you.
Sometimes, chat, sometimes.
Quality of insults on chat has always been quite special.
Yes. Okay, Mr. Alighieri, Dante.
Brighty on Twitch saying, do you guys work on the console versions of World of Warships Legends? If so, could we get a more visible compass or a setting to adjust? We do not, in fact. We are solely dedicated to the PC. If you would like to check out World of Warships Legends stuff, you can go to the wows_legends
No, I got
Twitch page.
But I got the Devastating Strike at least.
Where they do stream.
So.
But in general, if you want to give feedback or get involved with the community for World of Warships Legends, your best bet is to join the official Discord server. It's where most of the stuff happens.
Does Dante work better with the secondary build? I wouldn't really build a secondary build on the Dante, to be honest. Okay, TC, this is on you. By the way, if you don't know TC, he's one of our contributors with a very nice channel. I would highly recommend you to check it out.
And he has a beard.
And he does have a beard, exactly. In a different color, even. Agincourt, coal, doubloons, or credit card? Yes, maybe. We will see. Can I see your skills, please? Yes, I would like to see them too, Rebeliel. What did you spec on your Dante Alighieri?
I can tell you once we're out of the game. But it's like a weird
Thanks
build.
for showing Wakefield. Appreciate it. Zebi, my pleasure. My pleasure only for you. If you want to see the Wakefield, very happy to show this to you.
So for me, I left the game. So I'm running Luigi Sansonetti for the Italian battleships at the moment because they are, of course, in early access, so you can use Sansonetti on all of them. I'm using Gunfeeder. The reason being that Sansonetti has a improved reduction and 75% faster shell switching is especially cool if you've got something like the Italian battleships, because you can have either AP or SAP loaded, and you can very, very quickly switch if you have someone who's like showing you broadside, for instance. I use Grease the Gears because I love having fast turning turrets because you can get close. Consumables enhancement for the higher tiers is quite cool because you get longer smoke screen. That helps with that. Adrenaline Rush is always nice to have for extra daka towards the end of the game. And then I would like to not die. So I've got full basics for survivability, emergency repair expert, and fire prevention. It's a weird build a bit. And I don't use concealment on this. I also only have 19 points, not 21. So I probably might reshuffle this in future. But I'm going to be visible a lot of the time anyway. And I'd rather put these 4 points in not dying.
If you want to see my build, it's similar and it really depends. So, for example, I have emergency repair specialist. I also went for Grease the Gears. Then I went for Adrenaline Rush. I still think it's one of the best skills you can pick even for 3 points because it can give you up to 20%, improved reload time. Went for basics of survivability plus the emergency repair expert. And what I did is I actually went for concealment expert. You can, for example, if you want to play a bit more on ranges, I mean, with the Dante, not sure how much it's worth it, right? And it's tier 4.
Yeah. Taurik thinks it's a bit of a weird build for a Wakefield.
Definitely weird for a Wakefield. But you can, for example, move this over here and go for Deadeye. Because, for example, on the tier 5, on the tier 6, it might be more interesting. But you really have to check how your battleship is being played and just don't get too locked into like, oh, I need to stay on range. It can be very helpful, but it can also be very detrimental if you just try to use it all the time.
Why wouldn't you run Deadeye Azure? Because the concealment is pretty crap, and I'd rather get closer and not die. So go into concealment. And I really like the choice, especially with Sansonetti, of the shell switching, especially on the Italian battleships, because that SAP to AP, really in some situations, even at like tier 9, it's like 5 seconds to switch to AP.
I rather shoot my barrels, to be honest. But I can understand where, for example, Conway is coming from. When it comes to like picking Deadeye or not Deadeye, keep in mind that, for example, low tier battleships are usually quite slow, and at some point you might be in a situation where Deadeye is not going to be active anymore. You cannot escape in that situation to make it active, and sometimes you shouldn't. Like it's really about the situations. If you have a feeling that in your battleship you are going to be in a lot of situations outside of the range in terms of you have a decent concealment, you have enough wiggle room in between to make use of Deadeye without being at the far end of the map and not having any impact on, for example, cap zones, then it's good to pick it. But if you feel like I actually spend a lot of time not being in that range, then it's probably better to go for survivability or something else.
Yep.
Sorry, because there was a question here from No Drama Llama, and I just want, because it's completely unrelated. He's asking any information on what we can get on the rank containers. Yes, so there's a dedicated publication for this. It's called the Rank Battles, the second season, as you can see here. contains all of the information, like the rewards that we doubled, but also the time frame was doubled. And then when you can get the containers and what's actually inside of the containers, and you can see that here. So here you can see the full description of what is what: free XP, coal, elite commander XP, or for example, some of the special signal flags that we have. So all of that information is in here. So hopefully that was helpful for you.
One more thing I wanted to quickly highlight. For those of you who weren't here in the beginning, we have a giveaway running right now, courtesy of our friends at Creative Labs, who just like World of Warships and gaming. So they gave us some swag to give you. We're happy to give it to you. Let me quickly show you what there is to win. So we have an SXFI gaming headset, which I believe is quite nice. We've got a set of Pebble USB and Bluetooth speakers. And then we also have this very nice Sound Blaster external sound card. It's a Sound Blaster X3, I think. So you can plug it in to your computer and have a very, very nice sound. Or if you want to go one step further, I'm also going to give away one Sound Blaster ZSE, which is an internal PCI Express sound card. If you want to participate in this giveaway, all you have to do is head to the link I will now spam in chat. Click it. Click the participate button after logging in with your Wargaming ID. And in half an hour, I'll tell you if you've won.
Yeah. And there's a comment here from Jiren who says, I think the rule that only the top loser will not lose the star makes no sense. I hope even the loser have more chances to keep their stars. I mean, this is always like I've been working for this company like since Warships came out. I know I actually been with the game since then, but I haven't been working with the company for the full time. But a lot of the feedback that we get for the topic of ranked battles, and I'm also always a bit on the fence of that, is like it's almost like half of the players like the star system, because if you have a good battle and your team loses, you still get to keep the star, and you don't have that frustration of like my team dragged me down. On the other hand, there's the other half that would say, you know what, I'd rather have the entire team lose so that people will play a bit more for the win. So it's a bit two-edged sword, unfortunately. I hope that we're going to make some improvements about the general concept of ranked also in the future. Right now, there's nothing planned for like the very near future, but overall, like it's always tricky, right? Like in certain situations it's good, certain situation it's not perfect, and it's very hard to make it perfect.
Cool. Should we do one more game of Lepanto?
No, let's play tier 7 maybe.
That's true.
So because Conway always just wants to play the highest.
No,
yes,
TC.
Yes,
yes, but TC3 I wanted to play it.
No,
I had such a good game.
Yes, but no, because I want to show you, for example, the ships that you can get your hands on.
Did we get the tier 7?
Yes, I got us the tier 7. Also, guys, we are sharing the survey for this update, so just follow the link in chat if you want to share your thoughts about the update. You don't have to do it immediately if you want to play a bit more. Obviously, please do that. You get a good understanding of what's in the update and what you like, what you dislike, and then let us know. But overall, I think it's always nice to share your feedback with us. Yes, and tier 7 is actually the Francesco Caracciolo, which is the ship you can get from finishing the combat mission groups. If you don't know where to find this, I mean, we just want to make sure that everybody knows this. If you go into your client, you can find the Italian battleships, your combat mission groups in here. You have 4 of them. Each week they get unlocked, right? And at the end of this waits the Francesco Caracciolo with a 6-point commander, and you also get 1,200 tokens. So, tokens basically for the first 3 weeks, and then down here you get the Caracciolo. Also, you get the special camouflage, for example, here for the Andrea Doria. So, plenty of free stuff just for playing the game, and I hope you liked it. Any news on the Georgios Avarov? No, we don't have any news on this. And let me quickly check. Did I already build my Caracciolo? I think so. Yes. So this is actually the ship with the Roman camouflage. I think it's actually quite nice. It's not as over the top as the Legion one. But still pretty. Here I'm also going to just recall the commander, the Sansonetti. This is, for example, like the build that I'm running with the commander that we just showed. If you get the early access ships, always make sure that you mount the hull upgrades. This is not done automatically. Just like a piece of advice from my side. Just make sure to check this. It's treated like a premium ship, so you can just move commanders around, as you want, as long as it's, like an Italian commander, obviously. So go have some fun with it. And then I'm going to ready up with the correct ship. Actually, do I have signal flags? We will check in a second. Yes, everything is set up, so we can actually jump into battle. If you have any issues with logging in, please send a ticket to our customer support. And Conway, can you just stop doing this, please? So I can also see the buttons. Thank you. You can push the battle button.
Give me a second. I just wanted to show the missions, actually.
Okay, there you go.
So, guys, if you have a look here, I actually, because we were testing the drops earlier, I actually have all 4 weekly missions already activated. So I'm not very representative. However, the mission you're looking for is going to be this one. It's going to be a complete 5 missions. This is the one for the first week. You can either get it or you have already gotten it through our Italian missions Twitch drop campaign, which you can claim if you go to your Twitch inventory right now, and you'll just have it activated in game, or you can activate the code that was just flashed up there. It's the same thing. But what you have to do is you have to complete 5 missions consecutively. So it's 1200, 1300, 1400, 1500, and 1600 base XP, and then you get the final reward. Over the next few weeks, you'll be able to get this mission as well, which is going to give you 200 tokens. This mission in week 3, which is going to give you 300, and this mission in week 4, which is going to give you 400. But each week, the base XP score is going to go up by 100, the one that you need.
If you check out the last mission, by the way, just to make sure that you know this, if you play ranked battles for the first win that you have in ranked battles, you will get two gift containers. If you just click on the lowest mission.
This one, yes.
Yes. Oh no, actually it's the
No. It's in ranked, yes.
There you see it. So grab your gift containers, play a bit of ranked, go check it out. I can highly recommend it. Yes, and then there was a question here about the 50% captain retraining option for silver from Matu Uta. And he says, are there any plans on bringing this back? Because when you're retraining commander, the price is just too high. So this is actually something that is not like we removed the option and now you have to pay more. No, we actually rolled this bonus you would get from paying the 50 the amount of credit points for this. We rolled this into the feature for free. So if you would compare it to the previous system, if you have, for example, 19-point commander, you would automatically only require 50% of the XP needed compared to before. So you basically save the silver.
Okay. Out of Control Razor was asking, just saw that you're getting added to Epic Store. Is there going to be anything unique to that store? I mean, going forward, maybe there'll be like a flag or a consumable camouflage or something, but mostly it's just another way to get into World of Warships. What else was there? There was another one. Alpha Dog 908 says, you guys need to change the spelling on that one camouflage. It's spelled Yakta with an I, not Yakta with a J. It's really quite annoying. Very annoying. I mean, I can really feel like the pain is almost immeasurable. And you're not buying the weak explanation that Wargaming supplied for this misspelling because they got it right on the other camo. Look, we had a long internal discussion about this as well. There are conflicting sources on this. Many prominent dictionaries will spell it with a J rather than an I. Ultimately, we actually checked with a friend of our Italian community manager who is a professor of linguistics here at Charles University, and he said pretty much either works. And for me, the deciding factor is in asterisks, they spell it with a J. So, look, clearly, this is what we have to orient ourselves from. So, it's what it is.
Yeah. Draculi is asking, guys, any ideas when we'll get past our French CVs? No idea yet. The next thing that will come is going to be German DDs, the new branch split. And what comes afterwards, we will be able to talk about, I don't know, in a few months probably.
Interesting comment here, Chrysandos. Denitic says, by the way, inability to grow facial hair is a sign of higher evolution. Thank you.
Okay, there are also exceptions to rules.
What a weak reply. Never question.
I don't need chat to write my replies or excuses.
Yeah.
What happened to submarines? They're still in testing, and hopefully we will have some news about this in the foreseeable future. Any plans to revert the Yamato legendary mod back to its original state since the game is in a different meta? Eagle, not yet. and I wouldn't expect it because this was not really dependent on the meta. It was just too strong for
It's so accurate. If you look,
I think right now, even like if you combine all of the aspects that
Holy
you
moly.
know, improve accuracy, I think definitely not going to get improved.
I've landed like 5 of 9 shells at 31 kilometers on a moving target. It's really not inaccurate.
Yeah. USS Black coming back when? Well, when it's going to come back, I don't know yet. We can't talk about such things.
Will
Latin
19
has no
kilometers?
J or U for that matter. Exactly, Crow. That's like in old Latin, you don't have this. But if you take a look at names like Julius Caesar, for example, was written with like the I in classic Latin, but now you would write it with J. So it really depends. Like in modern Latin, it's like it's the J. So like
Modern Latin.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, look, there's a clan enter.
Oh, nice.
That's
Is that allowed?
Yes.
Okay, that's a shame. There was another one that I wanted to read out there. Someone, will 19 kilometers Smolensk come back? Asks Chirin. Chirin, I certainly hope not. She's fine with the range that she has, especially considering the smoke. And I think it's a good thing that the range has been lowered. Sorry, but Latin is a dead language. Exactly. So that's why I don't know why we're having this discussion anyway.
I understand people are passionate about this, and some are used to writing it with an I, or at least they read it in some context with an I instead of a J. Overall, like, we're not trying to make people angry. We chose this. We can back it up, right? And you could just look into certain literature, and you will find it there as well. Look, we try to get things right and make things right. So please don't take it the wrong.
But we didn't just make a decision and somebody just thought like, hey, it's spelled with a J. We actually checked and then made it like a deliberate choice based on the options and information that we have.
When will the Azure Lane collaboration come back? But good question. And as soon as we're able to talk about a potential next stage of a collaboration, which I hope is going to definitely be there, we will let you know. Latin was too hard language for plebs. Look, I had to suffer 5 years of learning Latin, and it's not the easiest language. Even though it's funny, like most of the Latin teaching that you get these days, you don't even speak Latin. You just read it and translate it compared to any other language.
Also, I think this is something, I'm not sure if we really talked about it enough today. We talked about it at length during the German stream. There are a lot of comments on skills and things people would like to see changed about the captain skill rework. Currently, right, we are wrapping up analysis of the vast amount of data that we have to look at, but considering the amount of changes we made to the meta and the amount of skills that were impacted. Once we have all of this ready, we're going to make an internal decision on what we're going to change, how we're going to change it, and we'll communicate about it on the dev blog. So keep your eyes open there, but we're not saying, hey, everything is perfect, but we're at the moment just trying to figure out what needs to be changed and how much.
Oh, I think that Gneisenau is going to beach.
As a counterpoint to Asterix, Indiana Jones almost died for using the J spelling in The Last Crusade. Look, this is the first sane argument I've heard for the I spelling. If you told me this last week, I would have probably gone to war for you, but it's too late now.
So, Faf, you were too late, man. This is all now to blame on you.
Look, all of this information was available months prior in the planning office, down the stairway, right, in the locked toilet, behind the sign that said, beware the Jaguar.
Faf, he probably made that comment on Reddit, and we didn't see it. Can we get a nice salvo into the... No, 3 over.
As long as we built a bypass. You should have read the German forums then, Mr. Conway.
You received the Tier 9 Lepanto from the mission. What mission? Do you still have to spend 12,000 tokens on it to get the next Cristoforo Colombo? So Midnight, you mean you can only get it through random bundles.
Yes,
anyway,
and Cristoforo Colombo is going to be just a regular tech tree ship, which you'll just have to research in the tech tree. If you have the Lepanto, you can play
touch?
Lepanto and research it from there.
Fortunately, overpens. Yeah, exactly. So you can only get it from the random bundles, and then you can get, and you also don't get Cristoforo Colombo. You get the special camouflage for it. Oh, salty nuts in his Akatsuki. Definitely attracting attention.
I'm a little bit worried here.
About his salty nuts.
About Salty Nuts' torpedoes,
What
yes.
salty nuts put into the water, yeah. Sometimes your nicknames, guys, I love it. I love it. Like, you're being creative. I always appreciate it.
We came, we saw, we kicked ass. Roman graffiti on a UK wall. Look, there is, if you haven't read about this before, there is like some quite hilarious actual real life Roman graffiti that they found in Pompeii. That really shows that in like 2,000 years of civilization, we really haven't graduated past dick jokes, and it's glorious to read. Look it up and check it out. It's quite funny. It really shows you like humans have always been this way, and salty nuts have always been funny, and they will always remain funny in future, especially when they touch Chrysanthos in the face.
Yes. Organizing is trying to come around the corner.
This stream is already it's escalating.
Good stream today. Look, I'm happy that you have as much fun as we do, because at least I'm having a lot of fun.
Okay, see, and this is the perfect opportunity for my change. Right, he's coming around the island. Just before he came around the island, I was able to reload to AP, and now a full set of AP to the side, and 6,000 damage. Should have shot SAP.
Like the perfect example of what sometimes battleships do to you. Just say nope. This it's not working as you want it to work.
What was the name in Life of Brian? Which name?
Was it? Oh God, I only know it in German. Like Volksfront Judäas and Jüdische Volksfront.
No, I think they're talking about biggest dickers.
Okay. Oh, Schwanzus Longus. That's hilarious in German. Nice. York, I definitely splashed some water on you. Wait, did we? And we have somebody in. Wait, we're having salty nuts in the game, and somebody from the clan Aya.
And Major and Major Fuckwit in this corner.
Yes. Oh God. Like, what's happening here?
I don't know. We should probably report all these people and rename them, but I think it's too hilarious.
Look,
Please don't report
if you
them.
don't tell anybody, I won't tell anybody.
Okay, chat. This is a secret between us. Please don't tell anyone.
Okay, this was, not the...
Incontinencia, the wife. Silly as Sodos, yes.
It's a hilarious movie. Love it.
Yes. I haven't watched it in a while. I think it's time.
We can do this. Also, there was a question about the longest day. I haven't seen it yet.
How long ago did you promise it?
It's Christmas time. I should have gone for the bow.
I know a guy named Rub My Sit Harder. Oh God, this is really this stream has escalated. Oh no, I'm a bit worried about this. Can I pin his bow? I think so, right? Okay. Question shouldn't be can I pin his bow? Pin his bow. Question should be can I hit it?
You can, I believe. Okay, Conway, no pressure.
Ah, I did,
4 pins,
but
okay.
it wasn't enough. No.
Oh, wait, don't ram.
I'm not planning. I'm trying to.
Oh God, can we take him out?
Ooh.
Second. Oh wow.
That was close.
No.
He got killed by friendly fire.
Well, the Nagato tried to hit his belly. Look, enemies protecting you. Good.
This is an example of RNGesus being with me.
Yes, or the enemy team protecting you.
Mr. Conway has great command of the English language, and this is how he used it.
Oh.
The English language.
Salty, don't do it, man. Oh. That turret a lot.
Wait, I thought we sunk salty knots already.
Oh, it's now the hider. It's Baumi. I'm curious whether Baumi is German. In the clan Aya.
Okay. Look, in the clan Aya, Baumi, he's definitely German. He's as
It was
German
also a
as he
rhetorical
comes.
question.
Okay.
I didn't really wonder.
This has been such a fun game. I've just had the W key pushed. And just been, I haven't done much damage, but I felt very impactful.
I'm sure that enemy Nagata also felt very impactful until like a second he got the OT kill. Watch out, there's still the hider.
But great example of like an actual legitimate team kill, though. Like that was completely not on purpose and just, demonstrated that sometimes ship happens. Can I touch your butt?
As long as it's not mine, yes.
Oh no,
I mean, if you have SAP, that's exactly where you want to touch him.
that was such a beautiful, predictable torpedo. I'm gonna try some AP.
So. Oh, the Zara.
Okay. Before the captain spills were reworked, there was a skill that decreased Torp's range and increased their speed. Why was that skill removed and replaced with a skill that only increased the speed? Because I really missed the old skill. So you're saying you would rather have the same skill, but objectively worse because it also removes your range? This I don't understand. I mean, I understand it's a great skill. I like the skill too.
Can you touch his what? He said butt. He wants to touch his butt. Just to make sure you understood it right.
No! He touched my citadel.
Your tralala?
My ding ding dong.
Ta-da! Bene. Va bene. Okay, abandon ship now.
I believe you are experiencing sarcasm. I'm not. No, you know,
good-
like
good-
I'm never sure. I'm never sure. World of Warships said, no, sorry, Wave Rider said, a bit back, Mr. Conway indicated the Benham would come back due to it being popular.
Oof. Actually, TC and his Flint got.
I'm
top
sorry.
XP.
I definitely did not indicate it came back. It's coming back. I indicated it's probably not coming back because it was too popular. If anything, unlikely that it's going to be available in the near future. Ooh, yeah, but look. The problem is that Flint is an unplayable ship. You cannot possibly have a.
I also don't want to base any
Look,
decision on
I
like
don't want to
potential
base-
changes
no.
to the Flint on this match.
Oh no, but I still have to say, like, props to
well
TC Freer for like 2100 base. Nice work.
Yes.
Chrysanthos better player, but Conway much more funny.
I think we can agree on this. Yes.
Flint needs range buff. Yeah. Thanks, TC. We
523 says 5 years ago I made my Wargaming account. Doesn't time fly? It does. It's the same thing for me.
okay.
I created mine in 2016, 2015, 15. You?
My Wargaming account. 2011, I think.
Wow.
12. No, wait, can't be. No, it will be 2013, I think.
And since I see the question from Tan Alien about the Dante Alighieri from Prime Gaming. So it's working as intended. You get credit compensation, you get the commander, you get the port slot. I know that it can be a bit, not frustrating, but confusing that you have it already and then you have to unlock it again. It's just the way our system works. You kind of got early access to the Italian BB before anybody else could with the Prime Gaming. And we'll see whether we can improve this in the future. But I think overall it was very popular. You already could play the tier 4 before anybody else. And we'll have to see whether we can, do more like this in the future. Want to play tier 8, tier 6?
We don't have the tier 8, do we?
We do have to. I arranged everything. We also have the tier 8.
Oh, wow. Yeah, sure. I would have done tier 9 because we have it set up and ready and it's quicker. Tier 9. But okay, we can do tier 8 if you want.
Chat. Vittorio Veneto, or would you like to see Lepanto again? Oh, giveaway link, yes. Also, I will drop the link to our survey please.
Yeah,
fill out the
last
survey.
chance for the giveaway, by the way. A giveaway closes in 5 minutes. And we will pick a winner after the next game.
So Brian Berthold is saying, can you please roll an English measurement option into the game so stuff isn't metric? No. That it's a popular mod in Mod Station, I hear. Yes, but I mean, I think you just have to be biased here. Look, I like the metric system is it's out there in science and so on, and we like to keep it.
Look, if you came here and said like I would like things in nautical miles, right? Then maybe we can talk. But no, like honestly, like the metric system is please let's use the metric system.
Yes. The other question here was from Yasa Vandersmok, asking any chance for coming back old CDs from tier 5, 7, 9, move up 1 tier in tech tree line. We can answer your question. Yes, so the thing is that, yes, we want to have them. How they're going to be implemented, we don't know yet. We still have the models and everything. We want to also use them, but they're probably going to be rather support cities. How that concept will work, I don't know yet. So this is for midterm future, not near-term future.
Okay. So what was the result of your poll that you didn't
I think
run?
Lepanto was the most popular. So we'll just play Lepanto, and then if we feel like funny and want to play another one, we can make it Vittorio. Like we are on a good roll, so I don't mind playing a bit longer today. Italia, Lepanto. Are you playing a school bus camo?
I was. No, that wasn't. That was Transformers.
Transformers again.
Want me to swap, or is it okay? Do you have someone lined up to play?
Oh, sure.
Okay,
Yes.
TC, I'm sorry, but
plenty
you.
of
Sorry, TC. We love you.
Yeah.
But bye.
Okay. You are division commander.
No. You have the people lined up to play. I'm gonna be okay. I am, but I will make you.
I think Darth Dragoon wanted to play with us, so Darth, this is your chance. Please accept my
Actually,
compliment.
okay. Wayfarer says, actually, if you look at your old streams, the question about Venom was asked soon after the event. It was available. Mr. Conrad did indicate it would come back. Are you sure? And then in that case, I'm sorry.
So the way we phrase this always, this is like we don't want to disappoint you. We don't want to set up wrong expectations. So there is a chance that Benham will come back in some formal way. How, when, we honestly don't know for most of the ships. For some of the ships, we know roughly when they're supposed to come back. But things can change in our plans. So this is why we don't give you any dates unless we are 100% sure they're going to happen. And this is true for all of our releases. That also includes returning ships and so on. Like we don't want to say they're never going to come back because at some point they might. Maybe next year, maybe in 5 years, maybe in 10 years. Who the fuck knows? But overall, there's a chance. When, how, we don't know. That's the most honest answer I can give you here.
And there was a question here from Ben Spoke. I had all my ships and commanders deleted by unauthorized access. I had the ships restored, but can I get commanders restored? Please ask customer support. They should be able to assist you. When might we get some more information on the other Tier 9 Italian BB, Marco Polo? Soon TM. I would expect maybe closer to the next update, but we'll let you know.
In a future not too far away.
Yes.
It's safe to say.
And I love the Go Perseverance hashtags in chat. If he doesn't, can anybody actually tell me when the exact landing time is going to projected landing time is going to be in chat? Please tell me, because I want to make sure I'm home by the time it happens so I can watch it.
No, sorry, I need to.
If you don't know, 3:55 p.m. EST. Can you convert that to me into UTC or something about 2 hours? Perfect. Okay, thank you very much. So if you don't know, the Perseverance Mars rover will be landing in about 2 hours. So tune into that this evening. Should be really interesting. I'm hoping they can pull it off. Absolutely insane the way they're trying to do it.
Kutson, we answered this question 3 times, and you've been here the entire stream. I'm not going to answer it for you again. Please pay attention. If you ask questions, we answered this question several times. Is there any balance patch coming in for the captain's guild? So Freak DC, we're still waiting. Let me phrase it this way: our balance department, the glorious Ministry of Balance, is still looking into this topic. And as soon as we have news, we will let you know. And then it will be probably part of the following patch. We're probably not going to deploy an emergency patch for this, but it's going to be part of our regular patch schedule if we need to make any balance changes, as we do for pretty much all of our balance changes.
Yeah, can you imagine the blood pressure of the people in charge of this thing at the moment? The rover?
Over 9,000.
Yes, but no, super exciting. Super exciting.
And Brian Berthold was also saying, I have bought a few permanent camos for my ships, and I'm sad they don't have the name of the ship on the stern. Might be a nice mini update. Look, personally, I'm the biggest fan of putting names on ships. Unfortunately, this is currently not possible. When it comes to updating these camos, I can suggest it internally, but I don't think it's going to happen. But we can suggest it. There has to be a better way to congregate for rewards. What?
At the moment, congregating will usually reward you with something you probably don't want to have. Can't recommend it.
When will the winner of the giveaway will be pronounced?
After this game.
Okay.
The giveaway closes now, by the way. But after this game, we will announce the winner.
Yeah.
Winners. 4 of them, actually.
Justin, like I said, tier 5, tier 7, tier 9 CVs, I don't know when they're going to come, but not in the foreseeable future. Like, I wouldn't expect it anytime soon. And soon is a very expendable time frame when it comes to this topic.
What would you like to aim your ship at?
The enemy.
Okay, can you...
The enemy on the other side. So we're going towards the enemy. Oh god, it's been a long day in Conway. Conway, I feel a bit bad for him, but it's a me. Grisam. Oh. What are you giving away? Love, happiness, and also items from Creative Labs.
Nigeria is saying, are you both running the same build for the commanders? And if not, why? No, we are not. So,
do you see chat? Abstractly saying, did you know it's leave your radar at home?
see that.
Nice.
Okay, look, yes, we are running a different build. I'm not running a full concealment build. You'll notice I have 14.9. I do not have the captain skill because I expect into survivability and not into Deadeye because I don't expect to play this thing at range. I want to get close. I want to get nasty. And the concealment isn't great either. So I want to be able to push with this. There's no point using Deadeye in my opinion. I really like the quick shell switching skill on this, especially with Sansonetti. Chrysanthus doesn't.
I don't believe in shell switching. I believe in shell firing.
Yes.
Because the difference is not going to be that big unless you get like a...
Unless you get with citadels.
Exactly. But it's a very specific scenario.
Yes, and in that specific scenario, it's really useful.
And that's why I rather use my points for something else. Like, that's the good thing about commander skills. You
Just
get
1 point.
Yes, and I can use that point for something else.
I also should be paying attention and not show broadside to... Oh, God.
Oh, there's a Neptune?
Yes, I already fired. But also I showed broadside to people, and it's not good.
Oh, no, not the people.
This is the drawback of having no concealment, is that people see you.
What the fuck is that hashtag thing? Blame Mr. Conway. Oh,
it is a hashtag thing. Look, it's very simple, right? In about 2 hours, there is going to be an attempt to land another Mars rover on Mars. And I think it's very exciting.
Not on the moon.
And I want to send the little buddy our collective energy. So I put the hashtag in the stream title, and I'm allowing the spam.
Chat, I need you to believe. Don't accelerate. Just take.
You're welcome. Did you see I finished him?
Good job.
You're welcome.
Come on, high five. Good job. Gotta love when you do these.
I also beached.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Don't touch me. That hurt a bit. Lepanto, that was not agreed upon.
We need a bet on how long Conway lives in game. Fair enough. Go for it. If you can find a way to set it up. Arxum says, I have a Commonwealth captain I can't see because I don't own any ships of Commonwealth. But he's taking up a space. That's unfortunate. I cannot help you with that right now. I mean, if you're really, really unhappy about the space, you can maybe ask customer support if he can remove him for you. But, captain slots come very frequently for free nowadays.
Oh, there's the set. Can we touch this set? Sendero.
We are sitting nearby-ish, so we have a prescribed social distance between us. We've just got a really long green wall, and it's glorious. It's gloriously green. I got special German green paint.
Did you know the color German green?
No, it's not like not the color, but it's like it's from Germany. Thereby, it must be amazing because I don't know, it's really expensive and it's green.
It is really good for like creating a green screen background. Okay, Izumo, can you show a bit more broadside? It would
Kind of a bit stuck here because I'm worried about torpedoings.
Oh, Ibuki. Ibuki, why did I just shoot? I'll take the damage. Can I ask for a way to see this? Miss Captain said I don't own any ships in their country. You can always go to the tier 1 ship of any country and just move him there and then dismiss it there. If you don't own there's only like a super specific case of like for example the Commonwealth ship. If you somehow got the commander, like we don't have that right now, and I need to actually disengage here. The SAP is hurting.
There's no. How did the Donskoy not spot the Z with his radar just now?
I guess the set is out of range.
Yes, but who capped? I don't know. It all seems very fishy.
I really need to disengage here. It's too much pressure with the SAP right now.
Double Lepanto.
Yeah.
Panzerliebe 555 und Don Toretto.
Sometimes you guys. Still not sure how to enter the giveaway. Well, that giveaway, I think that giveaway ship has sailed.
That's a ship sail. It's ended. Yes.
Okay. Now, Ibuki, can you turn slightly more? Conway, also you can also show. This might be a bit more interesting than mine right now. Can you just take the Citadel, please?
Donskoy,
or no hit at all. That's also okay.
Donskoy, you got that Z, right? Because I don't want to really turn my guns or anything towards it. Oh god, do I really have to shoot him?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't
be that guy.
But I don't want to show broadside to the Izumo at this range because he'll absolutely take my soul.
But then just still turn your turrets and shoot.
I assumed.
Always focus fire.
Yes, but I assumed it being a Donskoy, he would be able to Donskoy him.
But these assumptions usually get you killed. That's just what I'm saying.
Well, luckily, it looks like he's going to get the kill with the torpedoes. Almost.
So, I mean, looks like we're getting the caps. Panzerliebe got some other love from us. I think we have guessed that Conway has no soul. We know that Conway has no soul, but that's
What do you mean? How have I suddenly gone to like I'm part ginger, but not enough. Like I'm ginger enough that I get a sunburn, but not ginger enough to I think lose part of my soul.
I really like ship name and looks nice to hear it. Lepanto. Yes, the Lepanto is very beautiful. Just look at it.
Can you make search window and port to quickly find ship by name? Kamikaze ZXX, you're gonna feel really sheepish after this game is closed when we show you where the search function for your ships in game is, because it's there. And I actually got this feedback from someone else a few days ago who has like at least 10,000 games. Like, she's like, oh, can we have a ship? Yes, you can. It's right there.
Instant feedback adoption.
You're welcome.
Just included it in the game. Oh, this is juicy.
I'm really liking Lepanto, Chris.
I like it too.
Like, really liking
Okay.
it.
Take it. Okay, can somebody get the Ibuki, please? And the only BB here, okay. Oh. Okay, I'm sure you want to launch your torpedoes, but just don't do it, buddy. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Can I lop over the island? I think I can. Oh, come on, 300 HP. I'm not going to be able to turn my ship in time. Maybe Yugoslavian line in the future. Like,
I'm not
they
aware,
never say never, right?
but I'm not aware that the Yugoslavian Navy in World War II was really a thing. I mean, let's face it, neither was the Azure Lane Navy, but
yeah. I mean, never say never. Maybe there are some, like interesting plans and so on. But overall, this would be something in a future far away, and not something around the corner. The NASA YouTube channel is showing the approach now of me touching this island.
yes.
I
We
hope so.
will look. We will be finishing after this game, so I can go home and watch it.
Okay, so we're going to show Mr. Conway's gameplay because I found a really nice island to dock. Did we just lose our Österjutland? How? Okay, I'm going to launch my spotting plane to see where the Ibuki is going.
Look, in this situation now, I'm not sure. Should I shoot my SAP? Yes,
I mean,
because he's going to accelerate
if
again.
it's a flat broadside, you shoot IP.
Yeah, but I am not going to shell switch in
But
this
what's that?
situation
You want
because
to
he's
go
going
for, like-
forwards again.
Exactly. You want to go for areas that are
Fif-
thinly armored.
Till 15k, by the way.
Exactly. Just go for with
But-
SAP. Just go for where armor is not really present at the enemy ship, and you will deal good damage.
Butts or noses? Or superstructure.
So we have the Isumo over there.
Look, let's hope the enemy Lepanto is a full ASAP one.
They've been shooting a lot of SAP. That's for sure. Colombo is pretty big. Yes, it's very big. It has a lot of guns. Oh, hello, Ibu.
Ah, premature shooting. That's not how you drive by, Izumo. This is how you drive by. But thank you for the attempt.
Can I get the hit? Oh God. DD is right here, by the way.
Okay, well, look, I have my own issues right now. Like either he can one-shot me with the next salvo, or maybe I can ram him or something. See. Don Toretto, come on. What are you made of? Oh, he's got the Legion camo already. Nice. Oh, this could be spicy. No, too early. Ah, okay, 19k. Come on. Yes!
Nice job. Oh, triple.
Ah, that was
Good one.
very, very, very fun. Okay. Good end point to the stream, I have to say. Like, I'm really like, guys, get the Lepanto before we have to nerf it. Really fun.
So I don't think we'll get another salvo off before this game is over, and unless he actually, yeah, he got us.
Double drive-by, Chris.
Very good job. And this is what Mr. Conway said, that in a situation like this, his build paid off to not go for Deadeye,
I have
but
the
rather go for survivability.
Because I have survivability. I can live for a bit longer. So I don't know. It's a weird build, but it kind of it does what I think it does. But he bounced off me because he didn't aim for the nose. He shot slightly to behind, so his SAP didn't penetrate.
Exactly.
If he'd gone straight for the nose, he would have killed me.
Okay, and that should be pretty much the game with the next tick. Bam. Good job.
Do 15 more minutes, please. It's a hard ticket. You probably need that to drop. But you're in luck because there will be more streams in the next few days and weeks, so it's not the last chance. If you are ever curious as to when we're streaming, if you need some extra time for a Twitch drop, or if you just want to see us play, learn a different language, you can always head to this website, wo.ws/schedule, and you'll find our Twitch schedule.
Exactly.
Hurry up, the NASA stream is about to start. Look, it's not landing for a while. We can survive.
So let's answer a few more questions. Any chance of you adding the Turkish Navy? There's a chance we're going to add Turkish ships, but I don't want to make any promises. There was a question about please tell me the release date for Austin. It's going to be, I think, with the next update, but let's double check. So it's going to be with one of either 10.2 or 10.3.
No, it's coming exactly. It's switching with the summers.
Yeah, which is only available for this update.
Yes, so it's gonna.
When is the Wheel of Misfortune coming back? Whenever we have a cool chance to use it. Any plans on making events for Tier 5 to Tier 7? This would help new players participate more in the events and not rush through the tiers and actually learn how to play the game. So, Lucho, you can use Tier 5 to Tier 7 ships throughout all of the events, which is also true here. A lot of the missions that we have are not really tied to something that is better on Tier 10, but we have missions based on kills, for example, or winning battles. So that's also true for newbies. And it depends on what kind of events we're running. Sometimes we have events that are on Tier 6, Tier 7, Tier 8, but a lot of players have a lot of access to Tier 8, Tier 9, Tier 10 ships, and it's very high in demand. So that's why we usually do events on that tier. Canada has the 4th largest navy after World War II. When are you going to add some Canadian ships? I mean, we do have some Canadian ships. Actually, we have the Haida at the moment, and I hope we're going to have more in the future. Is there any chance that SAO will be buffed since it's the most underpowered Tier 10 at the moment? I mean, that's your personal opinion. I don't think the SAO is underpowered. It's actually a very good ship. And if we see that it would underperform, we would do something to help it. But it has a very distinctive playstyle, and at least when I played it, it was absolutely fine. Can you show improvements you got on the Lepanto? Well, Mr. Conway had a lot of fun games, so Mr. Conway, please show your build.
This is my favorite message of the stream today. Vichetti says, no, not Vichetti. Jack the Ripper says, do you want some of my leftover chicken from Soul Chicken in Zhizhkov? It's pretty damn good.
And
I don't know if I want leftover chicken.
Since I saw these questions again, so if you got the Dante Alighieri through Prime Gaming, yes, it's working as intended because you're going to get the compensation for the ship in terms of credits, the port slot, and the commander in the early access event. But we'll be happy to share your feedback about this, that it would be maybe better to, do it slightly differently. You could maybe use this as a head start for the early access event. But what the intention behind it was to actually give you proper early access even before the early access started, so you got the first hands-on experience. Jethro is asking, Crescenta Swiss Mountain Navy, when will you bring back the Jolly Roger flag? I really want to mount it on my ships. So I don't think Jolly Roger flag is going to come back. I can keep asking, but I don't think so. And Swiss Mountain Navy, hopefully one day we will also have this glorious and important part of the World War II naval battles also joining us in World of Warships. Flint buff tier 7 with 11-kilometer range guns. So StarCop, we had a good battle today, for example, with TC3 in the Flint, so it's definitely still playable. But whether it's going to need any additional help, we're currently investigating. We're not done yet. I would be very happy to share any insights at this point, but right now I don't have any news, unfortunately. So as soon as we, have more info on this, we will let you know. Please, can you get back to us regarding Alexander Ovechkin being available for newer players? Mr. Skinner, I'll ask and see whether we can get an answer for this for one of the upcoming streams. And Atlanta got its buff, but Flint, no. Yes, because Atlanta doesn't have smoke available, while the Flint has. So it's a bit of a different playstyle. But overall, the reason why we didn't apply this to the Flint, because we didn't want it to be too strong. And we're checking how she's performing now. Then we'll check what kind of buff we want to apply, if there is one needed. and then we'll make that decision. But we rather be on the situation that, we'll be careful about it instead of, making it too strong. That's our idea behind it. Oh, and Jalapeno Slices says, greetings to you guys from the frozen tundra of North Texas, USA. Look, I know there's a lot of joking going on around this topic. I really feel for you because I see so many posts from also colleagues from us, from Austin, Texas, and just how much issues it's causing in a region that is simply not prepared for a lot of cold and snow. And look, I hope that you guys have enough power for heating and having water and all of the really important stuff. So fingers crossed that things are getting better soon. But otherwise, you'll get through it. When will we get more naval operations? Well, the naval operations not in the foreseeable future. Currently, we're focused on other aspects of the game where more players are involved, like PvP, special modes, and so on. But maybe in midterm to long-term future, we can give PvE some additional love.
I am also happy to announce the winners of today's giveaway.
Oh, very nice.
Yes. So we have 4 winners. The SXFR. Should we? Can you bring up the pictures of what we're giving away?
No, because I don't know where you hit it.
Start from the top. So this amazing gaming headset goes to Trust Anyone, someone who is a frequent face in our stream.
Can you spell it out, please? Because there might be somebody with a similar name. So just
okay. Can you write? Can you write the names in chat? Because I don't have it on the right computer right here.
Okay,
Where
so
chat. No, I messaged you the names on Teams.
Okay.
Because you're my clipboard.
Okay, so we have...
So, the SXFI gamer headset goes to Trust Anyone. I have to get this right. Pebble V3 goes to Botulinum 933. The Sound Blaster X3, this is the external one, goes to Shadow_Singer. And last but not least, the Sound Blaster ZSE PCI Express sound card goes to Microhawk. Congratulations, guys. If you would like to, if you're interested in having creative products, they've set up a discount code for us. So if you use the code World of Warships on creative.com, you have 20% discount store-wide if you're in Europe. So you can use that if you like, or not. That concludes
It's me!
the giveaway.
Okay, so before we leave, guys, please keep in mind a few things. Claim your Twitch drops, relog,
Yes.
get them. If you have any issues, please report them to us. But please make sure, try relinking your account first, relogging into Twitch, relogging into the account. If you still have issues, contact our customer support. They know about the changes with Twitch drops, and then we can check whether there was anything wrong. If you use the bonus code gave you a mission. You can find it in your combat tab, in the combat mission tab in the game. Otherwise, there's plenty of stuff happening with this update. We have Italian BBs in early access. We have basically Season 2 of the new ranked battles with 2-week sprints, more rewards, new containers, a lot of cool stuff. Go check it out. We also have Clan Battle Season coming up, which is going to be happening on Tier 9. So if you don't like CVs, this is your chance to play Clan Battles without them. And you're going to be able to invite 2 mercenaries. If you want to, for example, have Mr. Conway and me play with your clan, poke us, for example, on Discord, and we'll see whether we can find a date to play with you guys. And also there's a 1v1 brawl coming up, which is my favorite thing of World of Warships in general, where you can get to brawl against other people and just have really, really short-lived fun, but amazing fun. Which is going to be happening in, I think, the second week of March, so towards the end of the update. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Also, we have a survey that we are sharing with you.
Let me quickly, I've got a button for it if you want.
Cool.
I can
Then
spam it. If you won the giveaway, I will send you a message on the forums tomorrow to collect your address. So just check your forum PMs tomorrow.
Good.
Mr. Conway showed the search. Okay, this is going to be a mind-blown moment for all of you veteran captains out there. If you click the little port filter icon here, you'll find this symbol of searching here. So if I search for Stalingrad, bearing in mind that Stalingrad is not a Tier 9 Italian battleship, you shall see that there is. That you do indeed have a search function in World of Warships.
Yes, even though I have to admit, I like never used it before because
No,
I
me
just
neither.
Click all of the
Yes,
filters.
but it's technically there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I think we are done for
Yeah.
today. Raid NASA, are they? I would. Chrysanthos would fun police me probably. I would probably like to raid them, but are they actually? Do they have a,
You know what?
Twitch
Let's do
channel?
it. Come on, guys.
Do they have a
we're
Twitch
We're
channel?
going to watch NASA. So, guys, do
Yes.
we have a?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so let's rate them and let's set up a nice
Yes,
hashtag.
come on. I want. I'm sure we can nuke that chat, right?
What about warships landing on Mars?
Warships landing on Mars. I'm gonna write it in chat.
Yes, so we're going to rate NASA. Give them our warmest welcome, and let's hope that
And
everything
please
goes.
give them all our love and energy. Let's hope they can do this for all of us together, like on this little planet here. And
Yeah, they're
I don't know, I'm
they are
pretty done
35K,
for
we're
today.
8K. Well, then we'll make it 43K. So that's
Yes.
the goal, right? Good. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for watching. We're going to be back next week, same place, same time, with the English-speaking stream. We will have again the next week 2 mission where you can get more Italian tokens. We'll have a lot of fun. Also, please give us some feedback on all the stuff that has been happening today, and then I'll say goodbye. Thank you for joining us today. I thought this was a really nice stream. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.
They may have emote only chat on. They have emote only chat on.
Now I wish we had emotes. We'll still rate them. Have some fun.
Yes.
And
Look, I'm sure most of you are kind of subscribed to some World of Warships streamer. So give us your shippiest emote when you hit there.
Exactly.
We'll be watching. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic rest of the week. Have a great weekend. And we'll see you next week for our stream. If you speak Italian, tune in on Monday for the special Italian Battleship release stream with Professor from the University of Siena, a beautiful actress reading from Dante's Divine Comedy and more. And that's it. Goodbye. From me.
See ya.
Bye.